Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Oh, heck, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. It was set to PC games instead of Discord. I forgot to tell
Oh
my
no.
game capture to go onto Factorio. I knew I was supposed to be getting.
You said you were ready.
I was ready.
You were ready.
Also,
Oh my gosh,
hello,
right.
Naruto.
Also, we'll try and not be dramatic, okay? Try and not be dramatic. So yes, there should be a thing going up soon about a multi-twitch.
Yes.
So if your thing can handle it, actually no, it'll be fun. It should be auto-playing soon. So yeah, so basically if you want to see, yes, I told Luna about the mods, so I have a thing to show everybody. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
So I can now go between the pipes.
Yes.
We can both do it.
Oh, I got 2 achievements. I got Circuit Veteran and Iron Throne at the same time. Yes, I can now just like walk over pipes.
Oh my gosh, okay. So apparently Luna can suck it better. So, you know.
What? Yes, I have tail switches.
Don't tell me it was September. You got 8 gifted You got 8 gifted subs to you? Oh, lovely. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of subs.
It is a lot of subs.
That's a lot of subs.
That's a lot of subs. So yes, so now we can like just walk over
everything.
Like between the pipes, we just squeak our way through. I tried to remember the other ones you said, Robot, and my brain went and I couldn't remember all of them.
Yes. I mean, no, but also like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Agrees with the fact that what you said was correct. What happened to the uranium?
FNEI. What? What do you mean?
It's all backed up. But there's so much. Everything.
Does it have an output?
It should be outputting to this. Oh, I know why it's backed up. Okay, so we need uranium-235, but we don't have any because it takes ages for it to randomly come out of one of these things. It's backed up because it's supposed to be. It's okay. However, this train currently can't empty any uranium.
Yeah,
like all these boxes are completely full.
Thank you for the winning sounds. Also, I had a talk with some people. I had a talk with Robot earlier.
Yes.
And I have changed some of these sound alerts as well. I've changed some of them. I'm on resources. No. So yes. Oh! Thank you so much for the raid.
You got a raid?
I got raided.
We got a raid.
Hello, welcome in, raiders.
Hello.
Welcome in. How was your stream, O? Hey, Mrs. O.
But yeah, like as I was saying to
Thank
Naruto.
you for the uwu. So yeah, we now have more things now. So uwu is one of them.
Yeah, Naruto was just asking about my tail animations. It's still dual boned. It's just I've animated the root, so it switches like left right, but then it still wiggles.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah, why do I have some uranium-238 in my pocket? Should really like put that back in.
Yeah.
No!
Uranium-238 goes in these boxes.
Thank you for the no. What?
So like the boxes about like there's one here and then there's like one over here. They have the uranium-238 in because they go into these two machines.
Hang on. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh, there's a train.
I nearly got run over.
That's okay.
So, you know.
Right, how do I make a nuclear reactor? Oh, heat exchanger, heat pipe, steam turbines. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
this is like a
Ding
proper.
dong, ding dong.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love this. But nuclear reactor isn't just a nuclear reactor, it's actually like a proper one. You have to do the like steam power and everything out of it. It doesn't just generate energy from uranium from nothing.
Ooh. I got a
Okay.
long sound alert of the ding dong. No. Thank you for that. I love that one. That's so much fun. And I'd like, that's going to be an awesome one. Thank you.
Careful, train's about to
But I,
move.
oh no. I
Um,
wonder how strong my shield is. No, I should really not try that. That's a bad thing to do. But since you have Random for free, we have a chance at playing Jump Scare for free. You do! That one needs to be free. That was way too long. Need to not be free? Aww.
is there a place that's just generating red circuits that I can just grab? You know what? I can
Oh,
make them. It's
jeez.
fine.
Oh,
So I just need. Oh yeah, concrete. We need concrete.
we're
Nuclear
making
reactors need
concrete.
concrete. Yes, we were making concrete. Nuclear reactors need concrete. Where was the
Why do they
concrete
need concrete?
manufactory?
Down here. Down
You
here.
use concrete as a wall of the reactor so it doesn't leak like stuff into the environment.
Oh.
So I
Also,
need
we
five of
have
these. One, two,
lots.
three.
We have lots. We
So
have
when you get
lots.
close, will the tail still be there,
Thank
just
you for the
hidden?
GG. Thank you for the sound alerts.
I normally have my tail clipping through my clothes when they're actually functioning. Like I had that on my old model.
Why are we getting this? Because we don't have purple science at the moment.
Why are we getting what? Oh,
Nuclear fuel processing. We don't have purple science yet.
because I'm stupid.
Oh, lovely.
I'm just spitting facts.
Okay, I'll cancel this. And then we'll go.
Yellow
I was
science?
literally about to click that one. I
Yeah.
was literally about to click it.
I don't know, it just made sense. So what else do I need
Yeah,
for a
that's
nuclear
fair.
reactor? I need plastic, I need steel, I need iron, and I need copper. So much of all of those. I'll just steal
Right.
all of this.
Why would you do that?
And then, like, all of this.
Why would you steal that?
Because I need a lot of
Uh,
these. Okay, I
oh god.
have all of that. I need more plastic. There's some plastic in this box. I'm going to steal that.
Also, I remember now looking at this and going, okay, so this is all of the things that we've made. And
Yes.
we're making speed module 2s. Because Kobold Thief! The Kobold Thief has struck again.
I mean, you play the game with a kobold. What were you expecting?
I mean, it's very true. Very, very true.
Okay.
Can I at least join with 50? I can! Nice. 50 lovely tokens. Why is there... I'm just gonna take them down.
Okay.
Saves some energy.
Oops, I just picked up a
Where's
load of
powering
sulfur. I did not want to pick
Okay,
up that
so
sulfur.
that is going up there and powering that. Okay, cool. Right, so what are we actually doing? Oh, actually, let's have a look at the map. Don't think there's anything of immediate concern. Oh, no, wait, no, there's a new base just kind of, there.
Oof. Yeah, we maybe
Yeah, so-
should deal with
Okay.
that.
I'll go deal with it. It'll be
Okay.
fine. 52k! Nice, Robar!
Nice. That's a lot. Those are big numbers. Also, yeah,
Big numbers.
Naruto, like, legit, I do have quite a few different ideas I want to do for, like, fashion stuff with this avatar now. Like,
Okay.
yeah, new avatar, new fashion, like,
Utility
possibilities.
science is done. Visionary model 2. Let's go.
Boop. Boop.
Oh, I can pilot. Honest. I can.
Oats.
You're now awake and watching. Hey, Bax, how you doing, lovely? Also, it's absolutely crazy to me that it's like, what is it, like 4 a.m. for you and you're watching? It's
Yeah,
so crazy.
like, holy
But
heck,
thank you very much.
you should do a sleep.
2
But like,
a.m.
we appreciate you watching us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, they came into my stream last night and for marbles, and they're another lovely. They're so nice. And I'm trying to. Yeah. Oh damn it.
I'm just having
Never
my
mind.
camera trying to fall off of my desk. It's fine.
Thank you for the
There we
hydrate.
go. It's no
Okay.
longer falling
Ow.
off my desk.
Yay. Hang on.
Let's just
Back up a
cancel
bit.
all of those. Just so I can
Yeah, I'll
quickly
do the
make
hydrate now while
this.
I know. I know, Robot. I'm doing it.
Doing a big heckin' hydrate.
I know, right?
Can
Thank
you
you very
believe
much
it's
for the hydrate.
11:05 for you? Oh, geez. Yeah, time zones are crazy. Like, I don't know why, but like Naruto, I always like imagined you'd be like European. I'm not sure why. And then just hearing you're from that time zone is just like, huh.
You have 1k points for rewards. Ooh, nice. Oh no, no, stop. Okay. Okay, so let's oh no. Okay, so what I wanna do, okay, is I want to do a oh they have a big worm! They have a big worm. Oh no.
Have
Okay,
you
they've
gone
got
out of
big
your
worms.
depth?
No, I'm fine.
Are you
I'm
sure?
fine. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Totes.
Yeah, I'm chilling. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's nothing too bad. You're saving up for the word ban? Oh. Oh, we had oh, who was it yesterday who did the I think it was bag, wasn't it? I think it was paper bag.
Yeah, wet paper
That did
bag.
the yeah, they did the uh IRL word ban. And you know what word they chose? They
Hydrate.
chose and. They chose
Oh,
and.
that's
And
evil.
it lasted for about 20 minutes. This game is called Factorio. It's a game where you crash land into a planet and you have to launch a rocket to win.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of it like do a which word? It was and. And was the word. A-N-D.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're asking Sunset what word they're wanting. Oh, are you good? No, I'm not giving you that. Oh no, I think
Oh.
I think I know what you're planning. And yeah, fair, fair enough, lovely, fair enough. I want to have a look on here, see how everything's doing here.
I didn't realize we had a box of red circuits. I was making some red circuits and I just found like so many of them.
Yeah. Oh, we're actually having a bit of energy problems.
Oh no. I mean, I'm in the process of trying to solve that. I am currently making a nuclear reactor.
Yeah, I think lovely on this is like a non-bannable word. It's like you can't ban that
Yeah.
because I think this like the word ban would never end because I keep using lovely to address everyone. Why would you do? Oh my god. Okay.
Are you getting more
Okay.
bans?
Yep, I have a word ban.
Oh. Ah! Hello, Sunset.
Are you okay?
Someone just killed Abe. It's fine.
Someone just killed what?
Abe.
Oh no! Boy. God.
If there is any way to join into a stream, it's joining into a game and just having Abe like screaming for his life.
Oh, oh, poor Abe. So I think we've got enough iron.
Yes.
This is good. This is so good.
So I
I
think
love it. I think, yeah, go on.
nuclear reactor should be done in about like, well, at least in the point where I'll be able to build it in maybe like a minute or two. Like I'm really close to being able to do that. Also,
Hey,
just
Tom.
I put my materials away and I need those for making like other things. 'Cause, like I need to make like a heat exchanger and a turbine and
All
stuff.
right. You turned your computer on and blinded yourself with the brightness. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a complete brain fart on what we're going to be doing.
That's a mood. You could act British Naruto, but would it be you?
How am I? I'm doing really well, thank you. We got raided, like near enough as soon as we went live. It was just
Yeah.
like we were setting up, we were doing stuff, and then someone came in and was like, and then O came in and was like, I'm going to do it, and we were raided, and all these new lovely people came in.
Yes.
Like, okay,
You can try and give you a second. Okay.
what?
I think Naruto is going to attempt to be British.
Yay!
Oh?
Hey, oh no, output's full. Oh yes, I remember what we need to do. We need to have more power.
Perfect.
I came down and I went, oh yeah, we really need to do this. I went to do it.
Wait, mate, you having a laugh? You want to go, mate? I'll bash your head in, swear on my mum. Want to go to the chippy?
I want to go to the chippy. Oh, I love it. That is cool.
You having a giggle, mate?
You having a giggle. I love it. We're going down to the Tesco.
Gotta go further down to the Tesco, get myself a meal deal, innit?
Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god. Thing is, this mod is amazing. Like, and thank you very much for sharing it. I need to be careful. The trains come in. Thank you for the winning sound. Right, so
Are you winning, Liz?
I would like to think I am.
Going down for the Tesco for a sausage sizzle.
Sausage sizzle. Oh my gosh.
I think I might put the nuclear reactor right here. I don't know why this feels like the spot.
Okay, so,
You okay?
I feel that I'm trying to do a big brain. So,
I'm sorry, you just reminded me of like an old, like I think it was PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 game, and it's just like badly translated, and you like kill someone who just says, "I feel not alive."
Feel not alive. What a mood.
There's a similar thing with, was it Resident Evil, of like you shoot someone in the neck with like a sleeper dart, and he just goes, "I feel asleep," and falls over.
What is this game?
It is Factorio. Factorio is a game.
Thank you for the jump. Thank you for the random sound. So this is called Factorio, and what Factorio is it's a game where you need to
you crash onto an alien planet. There's a bunch of bugs that want to eat you because they're angry that you crashed and made a bunch of pollution and exist. So you want to make a rocket to get off the planet, but in doing so, you're also going to destroy the environment, which makes the bugs angry, so they want to kill you even more.
There we go. And also we have the squeak.
Yes, I can just walk back and forth through a pipe as much as I want. Also, nuclear reactor is almost done. Like, I just need to make
Nice.
3 more circuits and it's almost done.
Nice.
Someone
Also,
thought it
thank you
was a
for the
good
sound
idea.
alert.
Someone thought it was a good idea to give Kobold nukes.
I mean, I think it's a fantastic idea. I don't know what you're on about. Right, okay, that should have sorted our needs for now.
I have it.
Should have.
Okay, so it outputs heat through all 4 sides of it. Oh, I might need like more turbines for this. I don't think I have enough turbines, so I need to get some more iron.
Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. I want to make all of that. Yeah, and you need to make fuel, more fuel, crafting. But yeah, so this game is, I love this game. This game is amazing good fun. And Robot showed me their also like satisfying with hanky bugs. Yeah, I went and dealt with a bug nest down here, and you see all this red down here. Those are bases.
Yeah.
Okay, and like the bigger the base, like the harder it is going to kill it. So, and also I don't think this this water is doing very well. It's starting to go green.
Oh no. How terrible. Sure would
What do
suck
you
to be a
mean?
fish right now.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna grab some fish before like they go extinct in this
Alright, so water goes in the sides, heat comes out the end, and steam comes out there.
Oh god damn it! Hey Abby! Thank you for the knocking. Like bug nests or
Huh.
well, if you can think of bug nests as big angry if you can imagine like wasps and stuff, yeah. Imagine them bigger and more angry. And then you have one of the nests. And that way. Cool. So now we should have enough energy for a very long time.
Yes.
I was Vipit for so long and now I can use it. That's good. So yeah, so ding dong.
Oh, I nearly got run over, it's fine.
Ding dong.
Like when you said you had like Ding Dong on there, like I don't know what song you're talking about, but like it just immediately made me think of just Witch Doctor. I can't remember the musician, but like some people might know which song I'm talking about.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention, I'm dancing.
Fair enough.
That knocking spooked me. I was like, who on earth is knocking outside my deck knocking? I'm going to It spooked me as well, don't worry. It spooks a lot of us, don't worry. I was wondering what that was for sound. Yeah, that's another one. So I think I'm going to be making that like a 5-bit one because it is quite long. But I really love it. I really, really love that. Yeah.
Okay, Naruto leads. You know the one like Mario song that sometimes plays on my intro, my AFK streams, like the Super Mario World one, that then goes into Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. That the original of that song is called Witch Doctor.
What?
I called the Witch Doctor and he told me what to do. He said ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla
Oh,
walla
I
bing
know
bang.
that one. My question is, where in the world are you two since it's 2 a.m.? We're in the UK.
Yeah, it's kind of like was it like 20 past
Oh
5?
no, you were responding to Maxie. Australia.
Jeez, that is a far way away.
Wow, that is certainly a
That is a
way.
trek and a half.
Why have you put? Oh, I see what you've done. Why not do an underground belt for like over here and then add it in from this side?
Because I could just like shove it here.
I mean, fair enough. Oh yeah, this is multiplayer. This is Luna.
Yeah,
Bold.
hello. It's Lunabold, your local kobold.
Yep, the best kobold I know.
I need to steal some
I
more
like
of
how
this
you're
iron.
not questioning that anymore. Luna, you just bring back some of my memories, and I even have the CD disc that had Witch Doctor on, and band name is Cartoons, if I remember. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, those people. Like, I know it from Silver Gunner and Lazy Town, unfortunately, because I'm a little bit late to the party on that. But, yeah, like, there's a really good parody version of it on YouTube called, how was it? Mario Athletic Theme, European Edition, or something like that.
I nearly got run over.
Was it PAL version? And yeah,
I
you
just
did
want to
nearly
let
get
everyone know I nearly ran over. I was nearly run over. I wasn't run over, but I was nearly run over.
You very nearly did a die. Dying is not allowed.
I nearly did a die. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I can stand in front of a train if I want to.
No, you can't.
I mean,
it's
what?
illegal.
I mean that's true. I don't want to do that. That's a mean thing to do to myself. Right, okay, cool. I think now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and work out how to do production science.
Yes.
I think I want to try and do that. Okay, so I need to have time to do the big think.
Okay.
And
it's time for big thinking.
I need rails, so we need to get more stone.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a big stone of it. We got a load of stone by your by the oil refinery on the far left.
You've just realised it's hard to be British.
What do you mean?
Naruto thinks it's hard to be British.
Oh, the stone here. Actually, good in figuring out why it's so hot right now, despite the days being super cold.
Huh. It is kind of warm today. It's weird.
Like, bearing in mind they're in Australia.
Yeah, there is that.
So, yeah, okay. So, I need to go and get that stone.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Okay. So, oh god, I need to do a big think. Hang on. So, we need to get...
Oh! Hello, Baki Sak1. Thanks for the follow.
Yay! They're an awesome bean.
Yes.
Awesome. Right, engines.
Nice, I could just shove that there and it just works. Amazing.
So, I need to make... train. I like how I can... Ding dong! Right, I need to do some cargo wagons.
Where's a convenient place to get water from? Over there. So I need water over...
Ding dong!
Actually, no, it's not a convenient place to put water.
Thank you for the ding ding dong. Right, so I need to have two of them. Yeah, okay. So I got that.
Who knew it would be hard to be another language and culture without knowing jack shit about them?
What's that?
Who knew it would be so hard to be another language and culture without knowing jack shit about them?
I just figure out that I did waste so much of my time. I could get a different version of that. Oh no, lovely. Oh, you just realized? Oh no, I didn't even know that. Thank you
Dude,
for the hydrate. Sithis! Welcome
nice.
back to the stream, lovely. How are you? Are you well?
Still naked Luna. Yes, unfortunately, I haven't had time to fix my clothes. The blender is still in the process of doing a crash, and I'm still too busy streaming. It's probably going to be fixed by the next time I stream, which will be Thursday, because I have a lot of time to do it.
Hey, you're back. How you doing, lovely?
Okay,
And I'm doing very well, Sithis. Thank you very much for asking.
and it's time to put
Okay,
fuel into the nuclear
let's
reactor.
stop. Naked kobold lewd. I mean, they're getting there.
Low
Oh my
temperature
god.
is raising, but temperature is raising. How are you doing for
How you
temperature?
doing, Paper? Are you well?
Hmm,
Welcome back to the stream.
maybe I need more
Yeah,
heat
we're
pipes.
winning. Right.
We are doing the hecking win.
Yeah,
No,
right.
not heat
So,
exchangers, wrong thing. Not that, no.
uh,
Wait, yes, no. Is it? No,
are
yeah,
you...
heat exchangers.
Never mind.
Uh, what's wrong with you being naked? You know what? I'm not going to finish that thought.
2024.
I am cartoon nude. It's completely fine.
Are you winning, son? Oh my gosh. Right. Copper. Yes, we need copper. I think we're okay for copper at the moment. So we need oh no, iron is the problem. Well, iron is no longer the problem. Wait, I've been doing a
Hmm.
thing on this and going, why can I not?
I just
Can
disconnected all of the coolant from the nuclear reactor. That's fine, right?
oh wait, has anyone wait, hang on. No! What? I didn't see that. That is so mean.
Ah, heck.
I
This is
did
absolutely
not see
okay.
that ban. I did not
Um,
see that ban. So we're going to be starting it now, okay? So be at 34 or 34:15, I guess.
okay. And then I put this here. Actually, no, it'd be better
Right,
to like
okay.
shove it there.
8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 10.
And then
So,
bring this down to here. And then
so
it,
ward words so far.
it's not
I
weird
mean, we've
that
only
furries don't have
got
clothes.
one
Yeah.
word ban. I mean, like, it's all in good fun.
Yes.
It's all in good fun. Right. So I've got 11, 6, 12, 18, 24. I need 24.
What do you mean there's no input fluid?
16, 21. Okay,
Uh,
cool. Right. So now,
temperature of
okay,
that's
we
still
need to...
rising. It's gone up to like 400 degrees. It's probably okay.
What?
I gotta take the fuel out of that though because I don't trust that.
Take the noodle? Did you just say take the noodle out of that?
Oh, I gotta use that uranium fuel cell. Nice. I forgot that was gonna be a thing. I need a box to shove those into.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
Also, um, for the... Thank you for the uwu.
Ooh, wee.
Aww. Okay. Completely thrown me off my trail of thought. Yes, that was it. The word ban, there's a word that cannot be banned. Okay. and that is lovely.
Yes.
That is not. That is a word that is like protected. Let's that, do that, and then do that. Lovely, lovely stuff. And then there.
Okay, let's try this again. So, nuclear reactor.
It's only me who is going to be dealt with that. And I realized myself that I was saying the banned word. So I'm going to reset that.
What's the matter,
37.
Naruto?
Oh, I know. I was so close.
Okay. I'll stop.
Burns. Hey, lovely. Welcome back. How are you? Are you well?
Woo.
Ooh, woo. Oh my god.
Apparently we're
I can't
physically
believe I
making
did that.
Naruto
Oh my
sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm surprised you haven't noticed.
Run away from the
I'm-
Uwu.
You're... Wait, what? Yes! No, I remember.
I love that these heat pipes are just straight up like the same kind of heat pipes that are on computers.
Yes, I do remember you saying actually. And my brain has just kind of oh,
Right.
it's just
Your brain has done a small die.
my brain just kind of went like, just that's so there are two different accounts, therefore two different people, and it's just wait, what?
Yeah, it does get slightly confusing when you've got like multiple people, multiple accounts, and it's the same person. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, so and my brain does
The
does
big
the moment
confused.
of the big confuse, yeah.
Steal all of this iron.
I just looked across my room and noticed your wardrobe was open. There's a dark abyss on the other side. Oh no!
Hmm?
Be careful,
Oof.
lovely. Ooh.
There was
What?
an oof.
There was an oof. What on your end?
Yeah.
It's not just me. It's not just me getting the sound alerts, getting the jump scares.
I
Oh,
mean,
I'm so happy.
my sound alerts don't really jump scare me, except for like the Rayman Yeah one.
All right, everyone, you know what to do.
Right, is one of
So
both of these are the
defeating
input and output? Like, why is this like this?
No, there wasn't. Oh my god.
Okay, so if I do that, does this
Yeah,
now
it
work?
does count. It does count. That was my bad. I didn't catch it.
Oh,
It's...
my pea burns. Thank you for the follow. Be a doctor about that.
Oh, I love that name. That name is awesome.
Just immediately come in just playing yeah. Like,
Thank you for the X-Files.
I was unfortunately expecting it, so I was slightly prepared for it to happen.
Guys, you need to pick your timing. It's a bit like me. You need to pick your timing. Where can I feed this stone into?
Okay, we theoretically have a functional nuclear reactor. I'm turning it on.
Ooh.
Are we getting any power
It
output?
starts.
No liquid
You basically
input.
just.
Okay. Oh
It
yeah,
only
these are still
goes
going
to
to. Oh, sorry.
this.
Surprised I hadn't followed you on my papers. Oh, it's wet paper bag. Of course it's wet paper bag.
Thank you for the. Yes, thank you for the body sounds, which was random.
Right. Oh, squee.
Oh my god.
It was a small squee.
It was just a small squeak. Thank you for
Okay.
the
We've hit 100 degrees
for the random
Celsius.
sound. Theoretically have a burning reactor. Yeah, so down here I just bypass all this. So we've got
Okay. That one got me.
a reactor here. Aww. So
Are we producing any, like, we've
it's
got,
low temperature.
it's over 100 degrees, like, that is working better now. This, beforehand, that was getting up to, like, this reactor was up to, like, 600, and these are only down to, like, 200. I was like, oh, that looks like bad. That probably shouldn't be happening. But yeah, this seems like it's working fine. Yeah.
Well, it's nearly at over 170 degrees. Thank you for the random sound.
So from the looks of it, one nuclear reactor can power, like, 4 heat exchangers, because they're all at exactly the same temperature right now. Or maybe it can power 8. I have no idea. Like, I don't know how this works. It's all new to me. Nose itch. Leg itch. Stop. Ah.
Oh! Oh, your avatar. Oh. Hours 29 a win? I don't know. How's the world pollution going? Hey, Magna. It's going. It's going.
What temperature does this need to be at? 500. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's nowhere near there yet. So give it a bit. It's still getting up to 10.
Oof. Right, I need to do the big think, which is down here, and I think there. Okay, let's follow this and see where it goes. So it comes up here, goes across here, goes directly into here. Okay, so if we
Oh, rain.
right.
Rain is so frequent and regular, it's just scary. Right.
Yeah,
what temperature is up to?
What the heck?
They can up to temp so slowly.
9K, what the heck happened? What the heck? Okay, someone must have fiddled with this and I'm not aware of it. Give me a second. Oh, I got OSDD problems. Ah. Okay, hold on.
I love how my streams basically just at the moment turned into, let's watch a number raise slowly up to 500 to see if this functions.
You freaking god. Alright, let's go to this. Oh god, someone did come around and change things. Oh no.
Oh
okay.
no. What did they change?
Oh no.
Hell yeah, watch the numbers. Top tier number watching. When will this reach 500? I don't know. I'm not doing the math. What do I look like? Some kind of number file?
Traffic bag. You get those names? Hey, Dark. Yeah! How you doing, lovely? Are you well?
That's in the middle of drinking
okay.
water. It's just like, oh, there's a Rayman sound. Mojo top 10 numbers.
I got confused on what was happening.
Top 10 numbers. Number 500. The point of which Steam turns into the ability to make these work.
Oh, no one won. No! That sucks. Okay, fine.
Oh,
So,
it's getting so close. 25 more to go. Soon. It's gonna do the thing.
soon.
The thing is happening. Also, steam turbines are better steam engines, by the way, if you want to try using them on your like steam setup down below. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working.
Nice.
The last one isn't getting any steam. Oh, it's not producing enough steam, but that should be fine. It should start producing more steam eventually. Oh, I think.
Hopefully.
Okay, these storage tanks are actually restricting the amount of steam that can go through. I don't need these storage tanks. We just need pipes going directly into these. There we go.
It lives.
And now these should very easily get up to like 100 steam. So that's got 200, that's got 200, that's got 200, that's got 200, 200, 200, 200, 200.
Thank you for the uwu.
Okay, perfect.
Oh god.
They're all being powered.
I don't think down that way is the way. Okay, I think we need to go over this way.
How much steam are we generating?
Yes.
Oh geez, we're generating thousands of steam. I could put so many more steam turbines on this.
Oh, please do.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep putting more steam turbines on it until we stop producing enough steam.
Yes, good plan.
So I just need copper and iron. Okay, that's easy enough. Need to go over here. Did you just get spooked?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
Only a little, not a lot.
God. Okay. Cool.
Oh, squee! Number 9 of my favourite numbers. Number 15,
Wee.
Burger Bing Better.
Oh my gosh. Right. Let's put this
Oh, there was a train.
here. Oh, are you okay?
Yep, I am absolutely fine. I do need to make some more substations though, because substations are like the best power poles. Like, look at the range on this thing. I can fit so many turbines on one of those. Like, I'll probably shove like the next one like further down here, so then I can fit like 3 of these
there's
lines on one
100K.
thing. Like, it's amazing. Ever heard of a game called Phasmophobia? Yes, I have. It's a game I kind of want to play, I just don't own it.
Yes, we need to play it.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it in VR as well, but I don't have a VR headset. I want to get one eventually, but I don't have the room for it, I don't have the money for it, blah blah blah. Like, I definitely don't have the room to stream VR. It'd have to be in like my living room, which that's the space with the most room, but it's away from my computer.
Good a little bit. Okay.
Is it okay that this is going up to like 800 degrees? That's fine, right?
Oh, let you and Sai join. Yeah. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, that face in chat. That's too cute.
Is somebody
That
being
is too
cute?
cute. Someone, like, my chat is always cute. What do you mean?
More cute than normal.
Maybe. I nearly got run over by the train.
Nice.
What do you mean, nice? Oh, I'm an idiot. Why am I up here?
Yeah, I have no idea how much power we're
are!
generating, because I can't actually see it's being covered up by my microphone. Let me just move my monitor slightly to the left. So we're producing 0 watts out of 5.8 megawatts.
So
what?
Out of the we're producing 20.1 megawatts out of 28.1.
Yeah.
And coming Greece loyal.
Which one of these tabs is energy production? 'Cause that's pollution. Pollution absorbed by damaging trees. Okay. We're apparently
What do
damaging
you
trees
mean?
nearby. We're producing so much steam. Holy heck.
Yeah, because have you seen our steam farm?
Have you seen mine? It's currently overproducing.
Ah, well, I will just like. Okay, if you want to take care of the power, I'll take care of the stone and stuff.
Sure.
We need. We need. Copper. Oh god, my brain. There we go.
Is your brain okay?
It's getting there.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Oh, there it is. Okay, all of them. Cutest thing on chat is your profile. Oh my god.
Okay, so I just need one more turbine and then I can finish this grid, and hopefully that's like enough to consume like enough of this steam. We're still overproducing
Right.
steam? Oh geez, I underestimated how much steam one of these can generate. Also, if it's okay,
Ooh.
it's approaching 1000 degrees and I don't know what happens at that point.
I'm just gonna take a safe distance and hope for the best, okay? Like,
799.
I don't...
Oh, it just pauses. Okay, it's okay, but it's at 1000 degrees, it just can't get any hotter.
Okay.
The entire system's just at 1000 degrees, it's fine.
Is it okay?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
It does in fact feel like it's okay. VR headsets can get very expensive.
It's okay.
This one, the market's £919. Like, if you think of it this way, if it's a standalone like headset, no wait, those ones they require like a computer as well, don't they? I was gonna say, if it's a standalone headset, like £919 is like a console and like all the peripherals and stuff with it, isn't it? Something like that, or like a decent like gaming computer can also like cost that much. Like, that's understandable, but when it's just like a single headset, it's like, oh geez, I kind of want to wait for like it to become more like consumer grade, like the Oculus Quest sort of. But I'm not so sure about Facebook owning them. Yeah, Oculus Quest is fine. It's a really good headset. The issue is it's tied to Facebook and they get your data. If you're okay with that, it's a really good budget headset. But you have to put the fact that Facebook's making the money back that they lose on giving it to you via your data.
Thank you for the sound alert.
Okay, I need more pipes, more underground pipes. Because what I'm going to do is separate these, because I think this will work better.
Fair enough. Thing is, I have a 3D headset for the what is it? For the PS4. You're okay.
I just got Rayman Yad.
Okay, while I'm making them.
Yeah, the PS4 VR headset's meant to be okay. I've heard a lot of people say it's like bad as far as VR headsets go, but it's like tolerable. There are better ones on the market though.
Alright.
But that's just what I've heard from like other people. I've never used one myself, so I can't say.
But at least I see a bunch of VR chat people occasionally meme on it. There. Only make one? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, you know what I need to go back and get?
Things and stuff.
I need to get things and stuff, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna future-proof our stone requirements just a little bit.
Okay.
Like, just by a little bit. Don't worry too much.
Worries a little bit.
Why would you? I told you not to worry.
You said not too much, so I'm worrying a little bit.
Okay, well that's fair.
I can worry a little bit as a treat.
As a treat. Versus meme in the group chat. We have a reminder. Warden of Nothing dialogue. Oh!
Okay, all of those are hooked up
Oh,
now.
I see. Yeah, okay. I'll have a the incoming. Oof.
There we go. Okay, so all of these steam generators are now separated. So they are still producing enough for 4 of these each. What the heck
All
have I
right.
created? This thing's a monster. I've heard
You've
people
created
say
our next power source.
Light
Congratulations.
Cosmos for the Oculus Rift S are the bad ones. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, the Rift S I've heard like bad things about
mercy
before, but
sakes.
I'm not like very well kept up with VR stuff, so my knowledge is a bit iffy. I wish there was underground heat pipes. Why are there not underground heat pipes? Why is my nose itching so bad today?
I don't know.
Ah!
Uh, oh, that was the most adorable noise I've ever heard.
Ah?
You just made a little squeak.
Oh geez, it's warm in this room. I forgot to open my window, and it's very muggy
Oh
today.
no! I'm on the train back, by the way. Because I need to go and get
Oh, I'm back.
stuff for I need iron. Give me iron.
Hmm.
Iron. 'Cause
I think my avatar's frozen.
it has. Oh no!
Am I okay?
I don't know. You look currently looking at the sky in a very confused way. And going like,
Let
what
me
is
try.
life?
I'm gonna try rebooting VC face. VC face. Yeah, VC face. Give me a second.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, settings, general, and enable virtual camera. There we go. Okay, I am back. It's working.
Yay!
It is fine.
Welcome back.
Annie, are
Welcome
you okay?
back.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
There. Una looks terrified, and I just realised I went AFK on my. Hang on, I need to sort this out. Why did we move that? There we go. Done. Be fine. I went AFK on the track, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
And I realised after I had done it.
Did you die?
Oh no, I didn't die. I was very
Okay,
happy with myself.
fair enough. Right, I'm gonna go acquire some more iron and copper plates to make even more turbines with, because apparently we can have even more of them.
Hang on.
I am producing so much steam.
I know, right? It's awesome. Put it into the steam engines.
No, steam turbines are better.
Oh. Well, I try.
Like, they're literally twice as good. They consume twice the amount of steam, and I think they produce more electricity.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
You're on Yelda. Here for you to find the vanilla extract.
the vanilla
What?
extract. They
Oh my!
consume 600 per second and output
Wow.
5.82, whereas a steam engine consumes 30
I was
and
looking in
outputs
the cupboard
900
as well.
kilowatts.
Wow.
Yes,
That
this.
is.
Oh, it's not twice as good. This produces 5.82 megawatts. The steam engines produce 900 kilowatts.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
thought magnitude's better.
holy heck. The only difference is steam engines need to be at 165 degrees. These need to be at 500.
She already had it out of like all the vanilla extract. Oh my god.
What are you doing to the vanilla extract?
No, I'm not doing anything with it. Their aunt was basically going up and trying to find something, and yelled at Ragnar to go and find it, but
Locate the vanilla
they
extract.
already had it out. They already had it out on the counter with everything that they wanted.
Classic granny.
Classic Granny. That one. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
That'll go on that one.
Do I have any spare pipes in these chests up here?
Probably.
I really hope I do.
19% wait for the first blue research. Nice.
Nice!
Like that.
Holy heck, they're doing stuff quickly. I feel slightly inadequate. Okay, I have pipes. I have turbines being made. Do I have any turbines in my inventory yet? No, I'm still making them. Apparently making 5 steam turbines by hand takes forever. Who would have thought? I should probably make a factory for these. Like, they literally just need iron and copper. Like, I could probably just make a factory for them. Oh! Getting on tracks. Build a locomotive. We already had that achievement.
Oh, no, I think it's because because of the mod that came in.
Weird. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Right.
There's an achievement for getting a locomotive within 90 minutes and an achievement for finishing the game in 8 hours.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Me and Carvey beat Soul to is it nice? That is so cool.
Oh yeah. Showing your face accidentally when you're trying to fix your avatar is like a fear a lot of people have. An easy way to get around that is when you're using a software such as like VC Face or something, it doesn't ever show your face on the program itself. So you basically just use game capture, quote unquote, to capture VC face and turn on transparency to get rid of the background. And then you can never see the person's face because it's on like camera. I have almost shown my face once, but I was smart enough to hide the thing that was like going to show it because I was trying to get my capture card to work. And capture cards are technically video cameras, so it tried to pick the wrong one.
Oh no.
Yeah, pro tip for any like streamers out there: if you're trying to make like a thing for like a external camera device, like a capture card or whatever, make sure that you set it to not be visible when it's created, or it will just straight up show your face.
Oof. It's a blind. It's
like yeah.
Also fly into the water. Ooh.
I would still have a board, it just wouldn't be on Twitch. I'll put it onto YouTube and just like censor out the face if that ever happened.
Yeah.
I just hope that when it does happen, it's like a day that I've actually put effort into my appearance because I'm behind an avatar. I don't need to. I could just be like lazy, just like slide myself out of bed and like stream my pajamas if I want to. Not that I do. I bother to get dressed at least, but.
You just fell asleep for like 15 minutes. Lovely. If you need to go sleep, go sleep.
Yeah.
We will
Sleep is
definitely
important.
be here when you come back.
Yeah. Also, this thing's going through our uranium pretty quickly. It's okay though, because we can use the depleted uranium to make other stuff. But we should really get a hold of purple science so we can get uranium reprocessing. Because otherwise we can't rely on this for that long. Okay. We have purple science research. Why are we not making it?
No. No, I can't use this one yet. I can't use that one yet because it's not safe.
It's not safe?
Not safe to do so.
Oh no.
Yeah, the new train I've got.
Also, we could make purple science right now. We just need like electric furnaces, rails, and productivity modules, which are slightly awkward to make, but
we need more stone.
Ah, yes.
More stone bricks.
That's why you're getting the stone. Okay, I understand now.
Oh, I see. I see what's happened. I see what's happened, and thank God for those breaks. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Had a massive catastrophe on our hands. Oof. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna leave my computer on, come back at 7 AM. Okie dokie, lovely.
Okay.
Have a wonderful sleep. So
I won't be surprised if you streamed in your pajamas. After stream, I assume you're a bit tired. I'm not that tired. Like, I'm socially exhausted and have, like, no social spoons left. But, like, I can still keep going for, like, quite a few hours after streaming. I just, like, can't, like, do
Yeah.
it with people. Like, I love talking with people, but it's also really draining.
Yeah, it can be. Like, I'm pretty much used to it at this point.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for like nearly a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Uh, blue sense a limiting factor. Okay. Right.
And yeah,
Okay,
blue science has been something we've been struggling with for a while.
yeah.
It's just really hard to make.
I wanna do
You could do coal
personal
liquefaction.
defense.
Oh yeah, personal laser defense. Yes, 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 yes.
Yep. Okay. What's it gonna do? Chests and inserters and stuff.
Yes, those things.
Right. So we need.
Do I have steam turbines now? Okay, so I can continue building these.
So we need all of them. We need more iron, of course we do. Also, how did I do on the word ban? Hopefully, I managed to do it all okay.
Hopefully.
11.
Did I not make any subcon poles? I swear I made a subcon pole.
Okay, cool. What? Red science kind of backed up.
Like, you get the hang of social skills by using social skills. They're very difficult to use. I understand that. Like, I really struggle with social stuff. But yeah, it takes a lot of effort, which I can understand why some people might not want to put that effort in.
Wait, need to do a check. Oh, we have a new biter nest just south, west of, Factorio.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I think we need to go deal with it at some point. I think we need to go deal with that really soon, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So I wanna build a steel chest. Oh no! Wait, no, I don't.
It is really weird talking to people. People are. I just realised I never connected up this power to anything. It's being produced and like not going anywhere. I'm sorry.
Really?
I may be stupid. There is a potential I may be stupid. There we go. They're actually producing steam and stuff. And they're still not consuming all of the steam. We're still overproducing steam just slightly.
Wow.
Okay, we have power output from these things now. They're actually functioning.
Nice. Oh,
This
no,
entire time I've just been wasting uranium and like not making anything out of it. The temperature's still holding though. Oh, it's ever so slowly dropping?
Gosh.
I need to keep an eye on that.
So, resume. I nearly escaped out of it. Okay, cool. Where's the mobile? There's the mobile. Okay. Let's, yeah. Hey, are you coming?
Am I?
Are you coming?
Oh, I need to put down like a couple more steam turbines, like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll go off.
Okay. Also, my inventory's full of like slightly valuable stuff, so I probably shouldn't die. Actually, not that much.
Oh, I remember what happened here.
I also don't have any ammo on me, so I'm very not prepared to go into combat.
What? Okay. Right.
What do you mean you don't just carry ammunition on you at all times?
Yeah, what do you mean? So are you the same kobold? The heck?
Potentially. I feel like the same kobold.
Potentially.
You know
Right.
what's
Okay.
better than
So
people? Anime, as you could tell by my thing. Yeah, fair enough. I can agree there.
okay. So we're gonna go fight some bugs.
But.
Do they have any? They have a big worm. Okay.
A large
Uh.
worm.
Right. So let's go for. Uh.
Okay, so I have a bunch of ammo in my inventory. I should make some defender capsules. And
There we go. Oh, oh, burn, 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 burn,
same
burn, burn,
kobold, new
burn,
body.
burn, 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 burn,
Exactly.
burn, burn. Thank you.
Being a digital entity is amazing. You can just swap and change anything you want whenever you want. The flesh is weak.
Oof. I like how I've got a gun for like every occasion now.
Yeah.
It's good. Oh,
Right.
it's only a normal one. It's only a
How
medium one.
how do I look at how much energy we're producing? Because this thing says like items, fluids, buildings, pollutions, and kills, but I can't see energy.
If you click on, oh, hang on. If you click on a powering
Ah,
pole,
yeah, I see it. Um, so yeah, my steam turbines are currently outproducing anything else we have.
wow.
I'm producing about like 10 times the amount of your steam engines
What?
with the same amount of like steam turbines.
Jeez, wow. Why is this? Hi, there we go. Uh,
So yeah, we never have to worry about energy again. Uh,
I think that's one. I think that one is done.
with
I'm gonna
flexible,
go.
okay.
Gotta get that flex though. Okay. Yeah, I can take this one. I can take this one.
Shove a chest here.
It'll be fine. Oh god, it may not be fine. Oh god, it may not be fine. Oh
There's a
god, it may not be
potential, but
fine.
it's not
Oh
fine.
god, it may not be fine. Oh, it may not be fine. Yes, fine.
Yeah, I'll put my repair robots away. I need those grenades.
Yes, nice. Thing is, the only problem I have is with the big, um, uh, fighters. That's the only thing I have trouble with.
Hmm.
Literally it. Thing is, as soon as they go down, it's
Almost
like
got run over,
fairly
it's
easy.
fine.
Almost.
Almost. Where did I leave
Did
my
you
other
find?
shield generator? Like, I had like a spare shield generator somewhere. Here's my fish as
Um,
well. Okay, I found my fish and my shield generator.
your fish as well?
Yeah, I have like 80 fish in the box.
Oh, fish. Oh, I see. I thought you said a vicious box.
Yes, I have a vicious box as well.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Uh, oh, shit. I don't want to deal with that mega thing. Ah, I don't want to deal with it. But I feel at some point we may have to.
Yeah.
But now is not that time.
Okay, I need more grenades. I should probably
That's
also
the
make another
kobold I
tank.
know.
I need a tank. I miss my tank.
Did you? Oh dear. Right, those bases have been dealt with.
Okay. Let me just get 200 grenades. And also
Only
stare at...
200.
Yeah, that's all I need.
What?
Uh,
What?
oh, tanks are expensive. We have a box of engines somewhere, don't we?
We did have a box of engines.
What did you do to it?
I used them.
There's still 24 in
What?
here.
Oh,
I just
I used
need...
some of them then.
I need 8 more.
Reverse a little.
There's
Reverse a
4.
little. Oh no. Water. Oh my god, need to thread the needle. Thread the needle. Ah,
There's 32.
this
Okay, I've
is
got enough engines.
this is good. Oh, that was good driving. That was good driving.
And if I
Woo!
go down here, I'm pretty sure I have plastic and all
Nice.
the other like materials in this box.
I did it.
Boop, 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 and boop. Is that enough? Yep, okay, I can make a tank out of that.
I did it.
You did the thing.
Did the thing.
The thing was done and you
At
did
the
it.
time and place. I did the thing at the time and place.
Gotta flex that brain, flex his brain. That may not be the best idea.
My shoulder. Oof.
The brain is a muscle. Flex it.
Yeah, flex that muscle.
Arrgh. Flex his brain.
You think really hard at you.
Arrgh. Arrgh.
Right. Right, okay. So we now have we have all the stuff up there. I kind of want to make another radar dish thing.
You could just see the spike where I built the nuclear reactor in this jar.
Yes.
Gotta get that pre-workout for the brain, bro. It's Alpha Sunday. Damn, bro, where'd you work out? The library.
Oof. We can make 214 megawatt.
Yes, yes, we do. And that's not the maximum
Oh my
amount this can
God.
output. I can put more steam turbines on this. It's still overproducing steam.
What? Okay. So. Huh.
Like, I'm pretty sure if I shove like a. Thank you, wet paper bag. I'm pretty sure that if I shove a like a storage thing on here, like how like fast will this? I can't put it anywhere useful. Okay, I was gonna like read out how much we're getting out of it, but unfortunately it's 4 different outputs. So
Wait,
oh, hold on, it reminds me of a meme. Okay, which meme? The meme of the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Voodoo? You do. Do what? Remind me of a meme.
True.
Oh, we got personal laser defense. We have a thing. How do I make this? I can make that. I can absolutely
Also
make one of those.
2. Ooh.
Yeah, okay. I have a tank. I'm also going to get a
Caboose!
personal laser defense.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, you got a second raid?
I got a second raid.
Jeez, you're very popular today.
Oh, lovely. Welcome in, raiders. How are you all doing?
Oh, I did not need that many processing units.
How was your lovely booze raiders coming in? Oh, thank you so much.
Ah,
How was
heck.
your stream? Right, you
How do
just
I
come in and seen me trying to do the big brain on Factorio and kind of failing, so you'll have to like forgive me a little bit.
How do you pick up just one of an object? Is it
think-
Control Shift? No.
I don't know. Stream was good. Did a few hours of Euro Truck and then a couple more Factorio. Oh, nice.
You know
I
what?
haven't seen Euro Truck.
Ah, okay, I found it out.
Played. Oh,
What?
was it?
When does a joke become a dad joke? Oh, so if you right-click a item that you have in your hand, you can drop one of it into a box. So I just did that to get exactly
Oh.
the amount I need.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a fancy way on doing it. I knew that already. But yeah,
When does a
I
joke become a
haven't
dad
seen,
joke? When it becomes a
Euro
power?
Truck, but it does seem like a good game
Okay.
from what I have seen of it.
Yeah, Euro Truck's pretty good. It's not my kind of a scene, but like I can really appreciate like the whole like truck simulator thing.
It's fun, nice and chill. Ooh, nice. That's really.
Right, so I need plastic.
The sound alert.
Plastic, steel,
Okay.
copper, and iron.
That's really cool, lovely. I'm really glad that you Okay, how am I?
I need more copper. I
I'm
just
really
posted a
glad that it
meme
went
on
well.
Discord. Oh,
Very chill with steering wheel for sure.
don't be
Wow,
so
that's so cool.
dramatic.
Was that a sound alert?
Yeah, wet paper bag just like did like oddworld death sound.
Oh wow. That one. So, Caboose, we both of us are still very, very new to this.
Hold up, I'm gonna like just where is
Thank
it?
you for the body sounds.
Where's meme post? Where is meme post? Just gonna show this meme onto chat. Just when you flex your brain.
Why don't you flex your brain?
When you
Oof.
flex your brain with the Alpha Sunday.
Oh, wow. The wheel makes a difference. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool.
Right, what else do I need? Steel and copper and batteries.
Yeah, we are both me and Luna are very new to this. Even though I've been playing it for a while, um, it's uh, it's a game that
You think you understand it, and then it gives you more stuff, and then you no longer understand it. And then you learn how that
yeah, pretty
works.
much.
And then you're like, yeah, I understand this now, and then you find out you don't.
4, okay. Uh,
Like very much like my experience of Dwarf Fortress, but without the part of this game's easy now because I understand everything.
oof.
Dwarf Fortress is a good game, though. I really like it.
You're still pretty new. Ooh, fair enough.
Um,
Like most of the stuff that okay, so here's our factory at the moment.
where's the
Pollution
battery
is pretty
machine?
bad, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. So we've got iron, a train coming down here for an iron to feed the main factory with iron. So basically, if you don't know this setup with two lines coming in to a splitter feeding two splitters can feed four belts. And then if you stagger them in this way, it stops the one belt getting too backed up. So it actually is far more efficient doing it this way.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, this is one of the setups to do for a 4-carriage train. We have uranium here, which I've just realised glows in the dark. That's so cool.
Yeah. So does the heat pipes coming off of a nuclear reactor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool. But yeah, we have uranium being mined here. I'm setting up a stone mining thing here. So that's going to be quite cool.
Also, technically, the
Yeah.
mining method they use in this game for uranium is fracking, which I realized earlier is like, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. You just shove like sulfuric acid into the ground and it get out all the uranium.
Oof. But yeah, this is the coal. We've got the different oil factories. And then we have the main spaghetti factory.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, it's just a spaghetti factory. It's like there's so much and so much crammed in.
It is a spaghetti factory.
Because Luna encased us all with these wall with the wall.
The walls can be pushed outwards. Like whenever I need to build a new thing, I just push the wall slightly back.
Yeah, but certainly getting close to needing that infrastructure, focusing on solar and energy storage. That's really cool, lovely. Having enough power is so important.
Yeah.
So important.
Like accumulators are really good as well for like spike energy needs, for example, like lasers and stuff.
Yeah. So you play Factorio modded, so my progression and stuff is quite slow and complicated. So seeing things like this blow my mind. Yeah, it's so I can actually walk you through what's going through. So basically this train is going to be coming down with iron on this side, which is being put into chests. Thank you for the follow, Caboose. Thank you so much.
Nice. Hello, peoples.
So yeah, so basically these filter inserters are going to be taking out iron on this side, and then this side is going to be for stone. So the reason why it's going into chests is because it's going to help filter out. So if the belt is too backed up,
Mhm.
it will still have a storage.
Yeah. It's basically an overflow.
Yeah, it's basically an overflow thing to help protect. And if the things start to go dry, we have it like a backup of all of this. So again, exactly the same as we did over with the iron. So all of these four can go into these two uh, splitters into one, and it will output one to go out here. So it goes out through here, and this was our old iron mining. But because
Mhm.
we've got such a massive influx now of iron, I felt it was best to just uproot the whole thing. So we've got some iron being produced here with some copper. Oh, we've got things that have run out of copper. That's We may need to deal with the copper soon.
Yeah.
Well, okay for the moment.
I have been
Um,
taking a lot of copper to make personal battery Mark II,
yeah,
and also
true.
personal laser defenses. Lead
Oh,
rounds of reed and red rounds of lead. But reed and lead don't rhyme, and neither do red and lead.
oof.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
Got him.
this is where, because we basically have, because iron was so, it wasn't being produced fast enough. So that's why we've done all of this. Because at first off, we only had these 10 and these 10. But now we've got electronic furnaces that can just produce really, really quickly. So I may have to at some point redo the whole thing because
Yeah.
coal is now starting to become quite redundant because we've got so much energy from nuclear reactor.
Yeah. We can turn
Um,
the coal into oil using oil,
yeah,
coal liquefaction.
yeah. So we may have to redesign a lot of things.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's essentially it. That really is the goal. Practically not needing coal. Yeah. So at the moment, it's kind of needed, but at this point, we just haven't dealt with it yet to um to fully get away from it. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
We're still some
Okay,
reason
hang on.
reliant on it. Like I think we only need coal. No, we don't. We don't need coal for vehicles. We can use solid fuel.
Yeah, I don't actually know why we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we straight up don't need coal anymore for anything except for
Yeah,
crafting. Like we can
yeah,
end up
like
using
grenades
excess
and
coal
stuff.
for oil, but at the same time we produce so much heavy oil already, and it's already struggling to get through it all.
Yeah, so I think it's okay for the moment. I think. Do I have any of those? No, I don't. But I'll take some power from here. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh.
there. Go.
Okay, Naruto.
Go. There. Okay, cool. Um.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Rumi, hello.
hello. Okay, how are we gonna do this?
How are you doing?
I can do that and that.
Local cherub, too cute,
Oh, true.
despite all the extra eyes.
Oh no, blow. Hang on, hang on. I've done a dumb. Oh no, I've done a dumb.
Welcome back, Naruto. And yeah, we've acquired a
Ah,
Rumi.
hello, hello, Rumi. Okay,
Oh,
so,
we finished energy weapon damage 1. Okay. Nice.
right, hang on. I think. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Right.
Hmm.
Think I. Oh, I don't think there's any way I can. It's closer.
Okay, what was I doing? I was
Oh, maybe.
acquiring
Maybe actually.
stuff, and I'm currently making stuff.
Ah,
I'm
so we can
probably
only go there.
I'm probably gonna go siege some bugs relatively soon. I don't know how soon,
Oh,
but I have a
I mean, I do on the
personal
last load.
I've got a personal laser defense. I have no idea how big battery Mark twos are, but I'm building some of those. They probably take up like a 2x2.
Oh,
Um,
this is not good.
oh, they take up a 1x2. That's amazing.
Oh, for the Mark II battery.
Yeah,
Oh, I may have to invest in them actually.
they are small and they have so much capacity.
Oh,
Hold on,
no,
let me
but
like stand underneath
by
like
the judging of their
this.
picture, I thought they'd be
Yeah,
like bigger.
same. But
Uh,
now they're small. Um,
okay, so now what we can do is put this train down, and then. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, so oh no, we need to put coal thing back in.
yes.
Actually, I can just do blacklist.
Yeah, blacklists are super useful. I recommend them to use them when you have them. Also, like this time, I should wait. I need my roboport with me. I just realized construction robots are the most useful thing to have when you're inside of a tank because they can use repair packs for you.
Oh yes, of
I
course.
completely forgot about that, so I should build some more repair packs. I have some coal and not coal,
So, yeah,
copper stuff down here.
if anyone has any questions regarding Factorio, and we can answer it, gotta get cooking, but we'll be looking. Okie dokie, lovely. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful food. Hey, Cosmic.
Yeah, do a good food.
How you doing, lovely? Are you well? We're doing some Factorio.
Yes, Factorio is in fact occurring. And I am trying to figure out how to like fit this together.
You're doing well. I'm really well, thank you. I'm really, really well. Okay, so we need to add a station, which is this one. We need to add a station, which is
1, 2, 3,
that one.
4.
And we want to wait
I don't
for
actually need that
full
one.
cargo here, and we want to wait for empty cargo there. Okay, so do you have a route? And then I want to wait for. Yeah, we've been raided like twice.
Yeah, it's been like amazing.
We've been raided twice, and it's
So
really,
much
really
raid.
cool. So many raids. So many lovely people raiding. It's great.
Many raid, much well.
Good to hear
Amazing.
you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Just sitting currently waiting for how are you doing? Oh, you've still got stuff there, so hopefully that's still gonna be okay to go down. Should be, because we've got the things here.
Battery's taking so long to fill up. It can store 100 megajoules. Okay.
Oh, hang on. How is this gonna?
I wish you could just like plug your armor into like a substation and charge it. It's like a personal charging station.
Thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. Oh, I don't know if I can actually do this.
How do I charge batteries in my modular
Thank you
armor?
for the GG.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Only serious way is a personal fusion reactor, but you need to unlock that. Oh. Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, okay, so the only way to charge armor without using solar panels is using a personal fusion reactor.
Oh, no.
I was hoping there'd be some option to like plug your armor into like a power pole and it would like charge it, but it doesn't. That's not a thing.
Oh, I see.
That kind of sucks.
It does a bit, but I can kind of understand why.
Yeah. So I was hoping it'd be like so I don't know, I come from like as I said before, like a Minecraft background playing like similar stuff to this. I used to having with power armor having like a charging like plate on the floor. You just stand on the plate and it just like wirelessly charges your suit. And
I mean, if you...
yeah, if you stand underneath like these things, it does charge you slowly. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's very slow.
Thank you for the noise. Oh my god.
I should grab some solid fuel. Somewhere around here we're making solid fuel. Right here. Power armor in Minecraft. Yeah. Like, what mod was it? Was it Mechanism, I think, has that? You got the charging plates that you can stand on to charge like mech suits and stuff. Not mech suit, power armor. It's very specifically not a mech suit because yeah, it's not a massive exoskeleton, it's just like a small thing.
How much? Oh, I need like 6 more iron plates. And then this whole thing would be working. 12 more iron plates.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ah,
Boop. Okay, so I need flamethrower ammo and ammo for gun and beast ammo, but I don't have much of ammo. I need to craft it.
hang on.
Oh wait, I have a box of this ammo. Why am I not using that?
Onto. Okay. So hopefully this is all going to work and I haven't ruined anything.
Okay.
I mean, I nearly crashed these 2 trains, but never mind. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can get rid of that. And if we put that there. And then if we go... Boop. Hang on. We go... Boop. Boop. Has that fixed it? Maybe.
Luna, weird question, but what's your favourite colour? Okay, so you know like that one particular like colour that's often used in like punk aesthetic and stuff, where it's like a dark pinkish purple on black? That purple. Like I'd love to give an example of it, but I don't know if I can find it.
What?
Let's
Why does this
see.
suddenly stop from time to time?
Well, it's not pinkish purple. I'm misremembering.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
it's like the purple from like a Cadbury box, or whatever you call it,
no,
the
wait,
Cadbury
no.
chocolate.
Oh,
Like that kind of purple,
wait, stop.
which is very close to the purple I picked on Luna, and I didn't think about that. I was just like, I want to go for a blue Kobold, and then she came out purple, and I just went with it.
Purple is good though.
Yes, purple is good.
Okay, so we need... Okay, I may have done a dumb. God. Okay,
There's a potential you may have done a dumb. However, there's a potential you haven't done a dumb.
No, I have most definitely done a dumb.
Have you tried not?
Have I tried not?
Instead of doing that, have you considered? No.
Hang on.
Oh!
Why? Oh dear. So, did you get hit by the train?
No. Maybe. Yes.
Just a little bit?
Kind of.
Just a little bit, okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not like I was charging my armor or anything, Barker. Oh, it kept overcharged, okay.
Oh no. Oh, that's
It kept overcharged, but I had to use some more to recharge all the modules, but like, my batteries, I was charging those.
Oh no. Oh no. So,
all my crafts have
this is now
stopped.
filling up. This is now filling up. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So hopefully the spaghetti network of the railway is now working. It's
Hopefully.
working better.
Just
So
a little bit of getting hit by trains is fine.
just a little bit. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So okay, I'm gonna be. I think Luna,
Hmm?
it might be time to redo the base.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's getting to that point, but we can actually use a lot of electronic furnaces now.
Yeah.
So I think as soon as this stone comes in and I know it's working, we can we can actually
I should probably build a wall around the nuclear reactor. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab some walls whilst I'm
let's
waiting for my
come
batteries to build.
okay, so
Um,
what's there.
Here's the wall box, because we have a box of walls. And here's the brick box, because we have a box of bricks.
Uh, so I am wait, hang on. Hang on a second. Okay, so that's gonna so when it's from here it's gonna go round and it's most likely gonna go up that no, it's gonna have to
I need some gates.
hang on. Okay, so as soon as this is gone ah hold on. Hold on.
Imagine getting hit by trains. Okay.
I've just done this. I don't want to redo it.
Oof.
Right. What was that? No,
How do I mark the deconstruction? Here, okay.
Ananesis. So I want to go ananesis. I want to wait for full cargo. There we go. Okay, so map. Okay.
Oh wait, I can plan to deconstruct trees? My robots can deconstruct trees?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. How do I put away the deconstruction planner?
Q?
Oh, it says on it, doesn't it? It's control...
Oh, god damn it.
No, right click to open, and then you press this. Okay, done it. Right. Why are my robots stuck? Robot, you okay? They seem to be
Probably not.
stuck. Okay, I can
dear.
right click to pick them up. It's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
Okay, right, so okay, so if we dump not the rockets as well. Jesus. Oh. Right, so
Deconstruction planner, get rid of these trees. This is great. I love building with robots.
okay. That's gonna really upset everything, but uh
Oh, robots are complaining because I can't get to me quick enough.
oh god, we need the things now. I should have realized that. I'm still such a oh, that was so annoying.
Oh no.
I guess we need another 3 and lo and behold we have
Why are the robots going so far away to build stuff?
don't know.
Okay.
Well, that one for you. That one for you.
So this...
Right.
Oh, can I use 10 robots at a time? That kind of sucks. I mean, it's a lot of robots, but I kind of wish I could use more. Because I've got like 22 in my inventory, so I'm using like small amount of the amount of robots I could be using.
Oh, there's a problem.
Oh, I got the achievement for constructor using robots
Ooh,
again.
nice.
Um,
Right, well, it actually gives me time to kind of sort this mess out.
yes.
Jeez. Oh.
The robots are the best thing in this game. Like, I really love the robots. They do a build, and they're so helpful. And they're small.
Oh.
It's really cute. Are you okay? Did someone scare you again?
Yeah.
Who do I need to beat up?
No, don't, no, no.
I'll tweet you.
Oh no. Don't be fighting my chat.
Fights your chat.
No, what do you mean?
Oh no, they took the girl robot from... They look like the girl robot from Wall-E. They do. They are small little robots.
Oh, thank you for that alert. It scared the living bejesus. Oh no, ah! I'm trying my best. Okay, so
Oh, weird.
up.
Okay,
cool.
deconstruction planner, get rid of all of these.
Blacklist.
Wait.
Blacklist. Oh, that's the only problem with these.
Whitelist wall. Okay. And then I can just like do this and just delete wall. That's cool. Okay. Wait, is that gonna try to... It picked up the... No, I didn't tell you to pick up the bricks. I told you... Okay. That's fine.
I think...
I mean, I don't know about Luna, but I can definitely take on chat.
Oh no. To feed into that chest, feed into those chests, into those chests.
I wish I still had access to a WWE game, because I could just like make random people from chat and we just have like AI fight me. I should totally do like a fighting game tournament on like I don't know, like Tekken or like Smash Bros or something with my chat at some point. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's so close. Just go. Go. Just move. Okay. Cool. So now. Oh! Oh, come on. Go.
Ooh.
Go. Do the. Go. Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Oh no.
Oh heck,
Oh,
I think my
no.
robots are running out of power.
Ah.
There we go. Okay, so robots run out of power and then slow down massively, so you need to keep them powered. Good to know.
Oh, I see. Right, so... Train... Why?
Why do train be like this? Okay, I need some explosives to deal with those cliffs. Those cliffs are really annoying me.
Get rid of all that. Okay, so train is nearly able to go off again.
I wish there was a way to just like increase the brush size of floor tiles, because I want to put down like, I don't know, like a 9x9 of bricks. There's not just a way to just do that.
Do a wider thing here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Not through the telegraph hole.
Oh jeez, that's a memory that's just like been dredged up from the depths of my brain. Oh, That reminds me of one meme on TikTok where it goes like, I can fight your blank, but proceed to lose. But yeah, I just had like a really old memory just dredged up of like, okay, Day of Defeat, like old World War One shooter game from Valve. I don't think it was Valve, it's like a mod for Half-Life 1, but Valve like sells at their store. And you got like an American soldier who's just like, there's an enemy over there by that telephone pole and starts playing like American rock. And then there's just a German just goes, telephone mast! And then just starts playing metal on the guitar back at him. Just, I don't know, just some like old dumb meme somewhere on YouTube.
Oh wow. Hang on. I'm trying to do a big thing and I think I screwed everything up.
Like, I doubt anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Doing probably not. Think I'm on there. Think I'm there.
I need to hydrate more. My throat is feeling blah.
Yeah. You go. Yes. Yes, it goes. Cool.
Give me 1 sec. Oh, you're gonna go find it, Naruto? Oh.
Thank you for the hydrate, Tom.
I thought my robots were gonna get run over by a train, but it turns out they can fly higher than trains.
Right. Cool. Let's train mark. God knows how much. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
You okay?
Yes, there was suddenly Rayman shouting yeah in my ear.
Aww. Right, so I want to add a station. I want to do that one. I want to add that one. This one, I want full cargo. That one, I want. Jesus! Oh! Oh my god, it gets me every time because like in this game, I focus so much on what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then suddenly someone's just like, hey, here's a thing.
And just suddenly that, and it's just like, ah.
Right, I need some steel. I'm gonna make some cliff explosives and deal with the cliffs.
Wait, oh my gosh, I've got to go backwards!
Oh no.
Oh.
You done goofed.
Oh. Ah.
Okay, let's hold up on those as well. Those can come like low priority.
Yeah, at least now that train can go through.
What have you made me look at, Luna?
Oh god. Ah.
Mass. Here we go.
So done goofed. Why? All of that. All of that.
I made you look at a good meme, Naruto. What do you mean?
Okay. Right, again, I need to kind of potentially ruin things.
Oh no.
It should be fine.
Ah heck, I'm out of bricks. I should have grabbed more bricks. I underestimated the amount of bricks it's going to take to completely cover our area in bricks. You don't need to watch pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
They
Pink
already
fluffy
have.
unicorns dancing on rainbows. I'm a big fan of Flufflepuff. Like, Flufflepuff is my favourite thing to come out of the MLP fandom. This is literally Gmod shitpost level. It's oddly disturbing. It is literally Gmod shitpost. That's a Gmod meme. Like, the meme comes from Day of Defeat, but that video in specific comes from Gary's mod.
Ooh. Don't get run over by the train now.
Gets run over by the train.
No, I didn't. You can't prove anything. Wait, hang on. Right, okay. Let's see if we can put the train on the right way round. So that's going that way. Okay. That is definitely the front. Because it's got
yes.
little face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Fuel. Let's put
Oh,
fuel back into this.
let's deconstruct
Actually, let's
all
just
of
put
these
3 fuel
rocks.
in.
No, that's a bad idea. I'm not going to use this thing
So
for that.
here and there,
Um,
add condition, full cargo.
let's just manually
That
dig
one,
up these rocks. Oh heck, I got rid of the
cargo,
bricks. Wait,
automatic.
are they not rocks? They're floor decorations. Okay.
Okay.
I thought they were actual rocks that were on the ground.
Uh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Why do I?
Yeah,
Hang
like
on.
a few months back there was a really
Oh,
cute
what? Ah.
new like Flufflepuff animation. I shared it in my Discord under the
Yeah.
comfy zone. Like it's adorable. It's just
Oh no. Wait.
gay goth girl with her gay disabled girlfriend being adorable.
That's a better amount. That's a better amount. There we go.
Gmod brings back memories. Not good memories, but memories. What do you mean? Gmod's great. Gmod's is like some of my best parts of my childhood in it.
Oh.
Like Space
Oh,
Build was the thing.
oh
Like
wait.
yes.
No, actually, wait. We need to paste the thing down. There we go. So we can actually see what's going on here.
I love how I can use explosives to stop cliffs from existing. That's just a thing.
Right. That is a thing. So,
Um,
oh no, my main concern is that when this is... Hopefully this works.
yes, hopefully.
Hopefully it works. Because I am... I'm trying so hard.
I'm getting so
I want
far.
to get this thing to work. I really want to get this thing to work.
Okay. Unfortunately, Gmod reminds me of YouTubers have done not very good things. Yep. I'm aware of what you're talking about, but if you ignore the shit people on Gary's mod, there are some very nice communities on there, and there's some really good like game modes and stuff you could play on there. Like I think one of my favorite things on it, like aside from Space Build, was what was it? ACF, I think it's called. You can do like
Oh, wait,
realistic
hang on.
cars and vehicles and stuff on it. It's really cool.
Oh, wait, hang on.
What are you doing?
Ah.
What do I need for this? More
I
iron, more
don't...
copper.
Ah.
Ah! Oh! Yeah!
Okay. I may have done
A
a
thing.
thing. I may have done a thing.
How bad
I've
is the
done-
thing? How big of a thing have you done?
Okay. I did a thing, but I realized I was going to do a thing that would screw up the whole factory, but it's fine because I noticed it.
Okay.
Because the stone I have currently going to be coming in, we don't have enough furnaces to deal with all the stuff that we've already got.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah, so I think what we need to do is to redo the factory.
Yeah, we need to redo quite a decent portion of it.
Yeah, I think we need to... Okay, what I think we need to do is set up like a section for production. Like this, the bottom half thing.
Yeah.
Like have all of that for like production. And then what we can do is like draw all the stuff up to the top to make things.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay. So I'm gonna hitch a ride back with the uranium train.
I love how often the uranium train just gets used for transport.
It's so good. It's a good train. It's a good train.
Okay, and make like 10 of those, 20 of those. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I've just been
Okay.
expanding out the factory and just making it more.
Yeah, I see. I also see that you've done patchy work.
Have I?
Yeah, I've got like brown bits and concrete and stuff.
That's why I've got these robots doing that for me.
Oh. Oh!
Oh shoot. That's fine. I thought that the wall would be able to go around that, but
What do you
apparently it
mean?
can't.
No,
Because usually can you just shove walls like over these? So I guess
no.
like the wall needs to go there.
What? Uh, no, because it got trapped on this corner thing here.
It
That's the
got
thing that,
it got trapped on the gate, which I just put down, but I just like replaced the gate, so it's fine.
yeah, okay. So,
Uh,
huh. I I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave you to this.
there we go.
Okay. Okay. So, think I'm gonna get a load of chests. Oh, capacity.
Nice.
Worker robot speed. Yeah, let's get one more worker robot speed.
Yes, thank
Actually,
you.
does it have? Yes, that'll be fine. Right. Okay. Uh,
More worker robot speed is very much
I.
appreciated.
Okay, I'm actually gonna be starting to redo all of the base.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so I now have a clear inventory. So what we need... I'm just wondering if it's worth tearing up the steam engines and stuff.
Potentially we don't actually need them anymore.
No, that's true.
It's
So
like
at the moment, yeah, we've got so much.
if it's not enough power, I can shove more steam turbines onto this thing.
Right. So, uh, this feels really, really bad, but
Like it's a lot of effort that we put in before, but it's no longer
yeah.
needed, and we can use those resources for something else.
Okay. So, uh, but one of the main things I'm worried about is, oh, we've got a backlog. We should be fine.
If power cuts out, we
Uh,
have solar panels, and also this
yeah.
nuclear reactor should keep going for a long time.
So, right, I'm
Uh,
gonna cut the iron.
hmm.
It's not gonna affect anything else. So, okay. So once the iron has gone through, I'm also gonna cut off the copper as well. So
Yeah,
once all of that's got through, I'm cutting. Actually, I'm not gonna be cutting the stone because it's nearly out anyway.
yeah.
That one's a 14k. Yeah, we've got a few copper things here which are completely out. So, right, okay, let's redo this.
Yeah.
So those are now done. That is done. Okay, so now we can start. Oh no, we need that.
Um,
Those can go. This can go. I don't want to do anything with that. So that can go. That can go. That can go. Okay, so hyper focus mode. Engage.
biggest of focus.
Yeah. Alright, okay. So I'm gonna leave your area as is.
Yeah. I'm gonna move these two laser turrets either side of this door because they just make more sense to be over here. I almost got run over by a train again, but it's fine.
This feels so bad. this feels really, really bad. Okay, but it needs to happen. So, right. So that is all
Oh
there.
heck, my robots are actually getting damaged by the train. I need to be careful of that. I just noticed they keep
Yeah.
on like picking up repair kits and trying to fix each other.
Oh dear. Uh.
Yeah, I've actually got less robots than I started with.
Oh wow.
Oh, breathe in the atmosphere.
There. Okay. Breathe in the atmosphere. Oh no.
Smells like steam and oil pollution.
Dangerous Fear. Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, you gotta follow?
Thank you so much.
Oh heck, I'm running out of
How are you
power
doing, lovely? You running out of power?
on my personal battery.
Oh, I see.
Because these robots,
Really?
these robots are just like doing so much work constantly. They're using up so much power, and I could just be helping by just like spamming bricks everywhere and be so much faster and waiting for the robots to do it for me. But watching the robots is really fun. So
Huh. Fair. How are you doing, lovely? Are you well?
okay. Smells like progress. That was the sound of progress, my friend. Oh, train. It's fine.
No, train.
Okay.
Oh. That's fine. Fine. We only mildly screwed up. But it was fine. It was an intentional screw up.
Nice. That's like the best kind of screw up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty great.
there we go.
Let's go into there. That can all come out now. You know, I'm just gonna get. Where's that going? Oh, that way. Okay. So we need to.
Oh heck, some of my robots need power.
My
They're being
brain.
so slow.
What?
Some of my robots are running out of power mid-flight, and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh dear.
Trying to charge them, but they're just like really slowly coming towards me for charge.
Aww. Why didn't you go closer to them?
Because if I come closer to them, it screws up their pathfinding and then they take longer.
Oh, I see. So you got to stay still and wait.
Yeah.
Oof. Jeez. Oh. Oh my god, that still gets me. Thank you very
What
much for
spooked you?
the alert.
Which
What?
alert was it this time?
Oh, it's the same one.
Perfect. Oh, my arms are going inside of my own body.
Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay, so
Exactly.
what?
My paper bag just played Abe dying again.
Oh no!
Let me just quickly just shove this a little bit more forward so there we go, I fixed it. My arms no longer go inside my own body. It's fine.
Hey, progress.
Progress has been made.
Right. So, oh my gosh. Okay.
1, 2,
You know what I
3.
think we need to do as well?
I don't
We
think
need
it's
to
good to put your fingers inside your own body.
Okay, I think we need to just redo the whole factory at this point, to be honest, because everything was just kind of haberdashery together.
Attempts to shove fingers inside a body can't anymore because I put it too far forwards, which is perfect.
Oh
This is exactly what I
no!
wanted. But I've also fixed the bug, so I can't do it anymore.
What? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that has power, and that has
been
power.
done. Yeah, you maybe sort of slowly running out of power at some point.
We're still producing 9 megawatts more than we need. So my
Yeah, you
steam
mean.
generators,
Right.
yeah, the nuclear power generator generates like 7 megawatts of that. So
Wow.
I'm doing this.
I really don't want to do this. It
Right.
feels so wrong.
I want to make another substation, so I need some more stuff from... Where's that box? Here's this box. I need... Or I could just use medium electric poles. I forgot I had these here. Oh, there's a train.
Ah.
Ah,
Love alert for now. Okie dokie. Okie dokie Dom, thank you very much for coming.
oh. Yeah, I think
This-
if you could put your whole forearm through your torso, something must be wrong. Yeah. That's the point when you consult your tech priest.
Tech priest. True.
Okay. It's now producing 8.2 megawatts of the 9 megawatts that we're overproducing. So I think that's fine. Yeah, this should be fine.
The reason for that is that I've taken up most of the factory.
Yeah, we're still generating one. Yeah, the steam engines can go now. They're generating 1 megawatt, which is like we're overproducing like 9 megawatts of power. That's fine. Should I go and dig those up? Because I could like totes go do that right now.
I was getting ready for it to be a long time from now. Not okay.
Also, heck, it is nighttime. I'm not generating electricity at all.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for the sound. Oh no, I screwed everything up. It's fine.
Oh
I
no.
did it.
Oh,
Oh, oh, ah. There we go. Fixed it. It's fine.
screw this cliff.
Fine.
All my homies hate
Ah.
this cliff.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the only
Right,
bad thing about being a tech priest is you have to donate money to the church every visit. Do you know anything about Warhammer 40k lore? Just a question. I don't mean that in a mean way, because like if you don't, then like, oh boy, do I have something to talk about.
Oh my god.
All right, I want to dig up all of these,
Oh.
all of these,
Okay.
and all of these. And we don't need any of these.
Okay.
Boop.
Fine. What happened to the power? Shit, did I do that? I may have done that. There we go. Fixed it. I don't know what connects to what anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave the science stuff going.
You've heard of Warhammer, but never got into it. Okay, so tech priest. So in Warhammer 40k, you have the Emperor of Mankind. So like, all space marines and like humans and stuff are like forced to like worship the Emperor of Mankind. All other gods are outlawed. They're all like bad and like evil things you shouldn't be touching. Except if you're a tech priest, you're sort of given leeway to worship the machine spirit. So all vehicles and like machinery and everything are given like a soul, sort of, and like as sort of sentient beings. And tech priests will worship that soul. And that's the joke. Basically, like tech priests like exercise machines.
They're like, what?
Sorry, what?
No! That's fine.
Okay.
So my brain is just going, like, really focusing, so I'm like half paying attention, half not.
Fair enough.
Because this is taking a lot of my like willpower to like go, no, stop.
noticed that the deconstructor has trees and rocks only mode. That's super handy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm almost done deconstructing the entire steam engine thing. I'm leaving the conveyor belts here because I don't want to
Wow.
fill my inventory full of that crap. But yeah.
Yeah. There. Right. Uh. Oh, this feels so wrong.
Robots, why aren't you destroying these? I specifically requested for all of this to be gone.
Oh no. Okay.
If I run out of
Let's
energy, is that why?
see.
There we go, okay.
Okay. Let's currently
Oh,
we've done what?
there was suddenly a train.
Suddenly train. No, no, damn it, no! I want to connect that back up.
Is there an end
Sorry.
game to Factorio? Yeah, going to space. Like, literally the end of the game is get in a rocket and leave.
Oh, I'm regretting every decision I've ever made.
Understandable.
What do you mean understandable? What do you mean? Oh my god.
I see.
That one, and then that one. Okay. So, uh, I do want to get rid of these, but now I just want to dump all these into there. Go. Oh, because we're not producing anymore. Okay, so
What
thing has had to
happens?
stop.
What happens when Factorio is over? I haven't actually thought that far ahead. Like, I guess I just go back to my normal Sunday schedule that was happening before this. Like, I do have.
Or
Huh?
we do Starbound.
Oh, geez, we could do Starbound. Oh no, we could do Starbound. That's another very long
We
game with
could
a
do
lot of building. Are you doing like just vanilla Starbound or?
To be honest, I've played it once and I've never picked up again.
Because I played it
Because,
through like I think 5 times and like multiple times after that
really?
with like heavy mods and stuff. Yeah, I was a really early
Wow.
like backer of that game and like had like super early access, so I had like multiple times to play through the
Wow.
game because the end game kept getting pushed forwards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I played for like Fracking Universe and a bunch of other mods and stuff.
I'd be happy to learn some of the other mods and stuff.
There are some really good ones. Oh heck, I just almost destroyed that. Okay, I'm
Are you
clumsy.
okay?
No, I just almost destroyed a steam generator and they take ages to make. I also damaged
Oh
my tank on
no.
it. I tried to
Why
drive
would you run the
forwards
tank into it?
because the tank is for some reason inside of the factory. And I tried to drive forwards, but it went backwards instead because the tank was the wrong way round.
That very much sounds like a you problem, to be honest.
Eee.
Right. Let's go dump all that in there. Dump all that into that one. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Tank is now outside, where it
Okay.
belongs.
The what?
The tank is
Oh, the
outside where it
tank.
belongs.
I thought you. I honestly thought you said I thought you said something else.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So.
I wish there was like something I could use steam boilers for. Like I wish you used steam boilers in making steam turbines so you could just upgrade them, but it doesn't work like that.
Damn it.
This small electric pole is not connected to
Right.
anything. Now it is. Okay.
Yes, because it's because I'm
It was too far
taking
away.
most of this up.
Yeah.
So if you look up, then most of the base is gone,
Yeah.
and I am much heckin' sad.
It's very empty.
Yeah, but we're gonna be building it better, stronger, faster. Gee, oh. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for that, lovely.
Oh.
Right. Oh, bugger. What did I do?
Thing.
Oh, I did a thing, didn't I? Oh, what didn't I connect?
You didn't connect the leg bone to the hip bone.
Oh, there we go. That's fine. Fixed it.
Uh,
I want to have those things already. I want to get rid of the Roboport.
that's all of iron.
Yes, it is. Did you want the Roboport back?
Robot port? Oh no, I've
That's
got a
fine,
personal robot port. I don't need a robot port. I
Okay,
am a
that's
robot
fine.
port.
Oh my.
I am the
Right,
robot
so-
port. What's that? Burn a mining drill. I forgot we had those. That's like a blast from the past. Which one of these boxes has steel in? There we go, I found some. I want to make a couple more
I
substations.
love this song. Yeah.
Okay.
Ding dong.
I need to listen to it at some point. Oh, we're actually slightly producing more uranium fuel cells than we're using. Almost.
Thank you very much for that, lovely. Oh, I needed that. What?
I am awake now. I have had Rayman yell yeah in my ear again.
Right. Okay. I want to do that. So I can potentially... Yes, okay, I can actually get rid of some of this. Actually.
I have some steam turbines. Let's turn off my roboport.
Yeah?
And
No. Yes.
need to get rid of
Okay,
these.
so I can get rid of most of this now. Hey. Right, okay, I need to keep that. Of that and that. Okay, so now I can just tear up all of this. Okay.
Sure.
Right. I like this music because it's like a bit of a montage thing. It's like, we'll do it. We'll make it better.
Yes, it's almost Spooky Month. I am so excited for Spooky Month. Like, you have no idea.
Ooh.
Like, Spooky Month is favorite month. I love Spooky Month.
Spooky month?
Halloween.
Oh, yes.
It's like the best holiday. Change my mind. I don't
No.
think you can.
No. Right.
Oops. Oops.
Oops.
I may have crashed this car twice into a tree, but it was only gently.
Only gently. Just a light heating.
Only a small yeet. As a treat.
As a treat. Okay.
Little a yeet.
Thank you for the yeet sound.
Yeet.
Okay, now. I want to get rid of the cobble as well.
Christmas is like the second best holiday.
Okay.
I don't know. I like Christmas. I don't like Christmas music. I love the aesthetic of like Christmas decorations and everything, and I love like Christmas food and stuff. But like Christmas music is just.
Lena.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question about all this?
I'm currently holding a shotgun.
Um, I'm currently holding a rocket launcher, so you know. So if I go, we both go. So, um, what's all this? Like,
Extra steam engines because that thing's producing enough steam that we could probably power all of these.
um, o- okay. Uh, carry on. Oh, nearly went into, nearly went into the thing.
That was almost another death to add to the list.
I have not died to to the uh train.
You've died to trains a few
So
times, but not that train in particular.
okay. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Okay.
Do we have any more copper plates anywhere?
Copper plates.
Copper plates and iron plates.
Yeah, they're on the top. This top bit up here.
The ones I've already been taking from. I don't think we have any anymore.
What?
Like I've got like 100 and like 300 on me.
Hang on, hang on. I need to.
There we go. I filled up one of his boxes with some stuff.
I need to do a big think now. Okay. So what we need now is we need. Don't need them just yet. We need electronic furnaces. Do you need all the copper? We do need all of that. Uh, do you need that? We will need that. We'll need that. We'll need that. We'll need more of them.
This Halloween, I kind of watch old Scooby-Doo movies and to Halloween Town. Yeah, like that kind of stuff I love. Like for Halloween, like the big thing I want to do, I want to like play some horror games that I've been meaning to play for ages and like actually
Ooh.
do them. Because I usually just like go,
Nice.
nope, I'm too scared, I'm turning off GAM. But this time I'm gonna be streaming, so I'll like not be alone doing it. Right? You guys will
Aw.
be there for me.
I will most definitely be there if you are wanting support. I can even be in the game with you. Oh,
Oh,
we can do Phasmo.
yes! Like I might pick up the Phasmo.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Christmas is just another day to you? No.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
like
fair.
it kind of feels like that with my family as well. Like with Ruben's or like my boyfriend's family, it's like uh very like different. Like they put like quite a lot more effort into like family time stuff. But like back when my parents, it was just like, nah, it's just another day. Like gifts happen, and then it's just like, okay, it's now just like Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah. Fair. Right.
Like about the only other different thing is like food, but like yeah, Christmas food is good though.
Right, where? I wish that I had actually had a system to this. You lost your dad
Yeah.
5 days after Xmas, and since then it's never felt like a family holiday.
Oof.
Yeah, so there they are. So my dad had a heart attack over Christmas,
Yeah, that sucks.
and he was rushed into hospital, and he he uh he he died on the way to the hospital, but they managed to get his heart going again, and they rushed him into hospital, and they um uh, the nurse was saying, I don't think you're gonna see him the next day, and this was over Christmas, and they 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 came round the next day, and he was there, he was alive, he was still fighting, and eventually he recovered. He was put into a medical induced coma for it, um but he's he it's actually quite funny. He came out of it, and and he was so disorientated, and yeah, it was it's funny to look back now, but then at the time it was really not
Mm.
okay. Um but he's done a big recovery. He's done all that. He's just recovered, and he has been an absolute amazing superhero through the whole thing.
I love the kind of
That's like
stories of like, he died, but he got better though. Like
yeah,
that's always my
like
favorite
literally,
twist story.
yeah, like literally, he did die. So,
Mm.
like, and you know what the real shit kicker was? He also got COVID
Oof. Yeah.
while in the hospital.
There we go.
So
I'm trying to.
while he was recovering, and he fought his way through that as well.
There we go. Hand up. Sort of. There's an attempt at it. I
Sort of.
tried. I used to be able to do it with this, but like my setup slightly changed, so it's like really struggling to see my hands now. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
metaphorical hand heart was attempted to do. Also, Naruto says love for your dad.
Yeah, he's better now. He's all good. So yeah, so he's but so I do understand the thought of losing like a father. And it's not great. It's not a great feeling at all.
Yeah.
Like to potentially go, I may lose my father. Or like any family member. Like it's not easy. So I do understand what you're a little bit of what you've gone through. I don't fully understand because I've still got my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've lost some family members, and it's just kind of weird. Like, you're sometimes just like, I kind of miss them. I should go see them at some point. And then you're like, oh, right. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. Cancer took your father. Oh,
Cancer's a
lovely. I'm
bitch.
so sorry to hear that.
Like, I
I'm
don't
so
swear often on
sorry.
these streams, but like, fuck cancer.
Yeah. It's not a great. It's the thing that is causing
Hmm.
the most issues. Really, to be honest, it's and but one day we will get through it. We will manage to deal with it.
Yes.
It's just going to take a little bit of time. But I do know when we like all band together and everything, like when people do like events and stuff for cancer research and stuff, and it's amazing. It's amazing what people can do when they come together. It's absolutely amazing. And when people say that you like some people can't change anything, it's like it's not true. Not true at all. It's like everybody has a lot of power. Everyone has a lot of power on what they can do. Right, okay. I think we'll need a few more of these.
Okay, so it's current to 7:30, and I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm gonna go on a break and grab some food.
Okay.
I'm just... Excuse
You're
me, I
just gonna
accidentally
grab
put
them.
my AFK screen on. What I was going to say is I'm going to put on my AFK message and then leave you to be able to watch Liz, but I accidentally put my AFK screen on. I'm going to do my AFK screen for just a second, just so I can grab the AFK message, and then we'll switch over to like just be able to watch Liz whilst I go AFK.
Way. No,
There we
leave.
go. Okay.
That's all the gun in there. That's gun in there. Ah.
Also,
You're not muted on my end, by the
yeah,
way.
I'm not muted here either. I'm just going to make myself also invisible,
Ooh.
so I'm not staring into your souls.
What? There. Do you want me to like? Okay, I'll make you go boop as well. So it's just me. Just me now. Hello, people. I feel this isn't enough. I feel this is not enough. So I think what I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be bringing this down to make another load of these, but for the time being, because we can't make advanced circuits just yet, actually, I think we can do some stuff at least. Okay, so we can actually do that, do that. Oop. No, ran the wrong way. Ah! Like that, and then like that. Yeah, cool. So then we can put one, boop, there. Output there. It may annoy Luna a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll understand. Right, okay. So we need to do... Actually, let's go all the way along. Yeah, let's do that. And now what we can do is go like that. Oh, oh. Actually, let's cut that off there so we don't waste any. Actually, you know what? No, we're overproducing that anyway. Just bobbing by to say hi while Luna is getting noms. Hey, Naruto. How you doing, lovely? Are you well? Right. So we need to oh. Thank you for the alert. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. That's fine if this goes this way. Oh wait, hang on. Why is what? Oh, that's for an output. Okay. Keep that like that. And I think hang on, wait, not like that. So these are what you hear? Yeah, these are exactly what I hear. So yeah, so when you hear like me have a jump scare, it's stuff like that this happens. So yeah. Go along like that. Cool. Actually, no, I want to have it like that. Okay. Cool. So now we can go like up there. And then like that. Okay, cool. Right, so now what we want to do, I actually do want to get some stone brick. Which is in here. A few loads of them. Advanced circuits. Do we have any advanced circuits anywhere? Don't know if we do. Uh, uh, ah. How's your day been, Naruto? How's your day been? Right. Don't think we've got advanced circuits anywhere. Okay. Oh, but we can. No, hang on. We've got enough stone brick, I believe. I'm gonna get another. Oh, 500. It's been good. How's yours been? Mine's been really good so far. Thank you very much for asking. Just trying to do the big brain on this and trying to get as much like iron as we can out of this so we can utilize all of it. Is that going to be a problem? That's not good. Okay, so okay, that one may be an issue, but that's fine for now, I think. Okay, so can we make And circuits. No, we need plastic. Okay, so if we get some plastic and start making some. Is there any other plastics? Really? Do we not have any other plastic? I may have missed stuff, so um, in fact, I most likely have missed stuff. Um, anyway, we have enough plastic for now. Make all of that. Okay. Right. So we'll have 39 red stuff. So 39. Oh, we're one off for making some. So there's actually some plastic here that we can kind of nab from. I didn't want sulfur, but never mind. We'll have that anyway. Right. So if we make another 11. Cool. I'm glad to hear your day as well. Yeah, it's doing. We're going really, really well. It's been so awesome. That go. Deal. Okay. Yes, deal. So if we do it on the right, no, on the left, we can do solid fuel. So if I take all of this, nom 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 nom. Wait, does both of them go down here? No, I don't think steel is used down here. I don't think it is. I don't think so. Okay. So, right, what we can do now is wait for more red circuits. That's all we need to do, really. Let's see if Luna is back here. Nope, they're still zoning out, looking out the side. That's fine. Right. So I want to keep to electric furnaces at the moment, and I do want to have a lot of output for iron. So what I'm gonna, oh, I already screwed up. Okay, so now we can have. Did I really screw up? Did I? Or have I just screwed up now? I'm going back to the AFK Kobold. Okay, I see you soon. Thank you very much, Naruto. I'll see you in a while, lovely. Right. I'm doing a big heckin' think. This is taking a very long time. Let's How is it every time? How is it every time? Oh my gosh. Alright. uh, well, that's gonna be the same as that, isn't it? So I'm trying to work out like what the best solution is. I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be easy. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Wait, hang on. Wait, what? Why are you making steel? Don't make steel. Why are you making steel? Don't make steel. What are you doing? Oh, I like this song. I think I can actually just plumb this directly into there. I think. Or at least get a splitter off to it. Well, for the moment it's fine. For the moment it's fine. Right. Now on another one of them. That is taking. Oh, these red sciences are taking so long. They're taking a very long time. Let's have a look how Luna's doing. Luna's still staying off. Okay. Right. So what we need to do is because basically what I want to do is have all of the science production stuff be up here. That's kind of what I want to have happen. Um, we need to get copper done as well. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to set up the copper again. There's a thing, so I'm going to take all of them. Yes. We've got enough of everything else. Okay. Let's get rid of that one for now. Got that. Actually, yeah, we're fine with this. Okay. Let's go. Doop doop. Doop doop. Doop doop doop. And then I want to still try and get as much copper as I can from this. Because even though some of it is going to be going out really, really quickly, I still want to get as much out from it as we can. Right, okay, so got all that there. All of that going that way. Okay, so we've got enough from here. So I kind of want to... Actually, I don't want to have... copper... No, not copper. I just want iron this side. And then what I want to do... Go like... Oop. Oop. And then we can go like... Up, oop. 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 And then... Oop. Oop. And then... Oop. Cool. So now we've got that going. Oh, this music is so nice. Right. Okay, this is starting to make me feel a little bit better, I think. So I've got the thing being produced here. That's all the iron. And now I kind of want to have the copper being produced here, which means we have to get rid of the wall. I don't want to do it, but I think we have to. But we have to put them down somewhere else. Where are we going to put them? Here, I think. There we go. Right, so we have all of that. Two of them, so we're going to have 9. No, 10. We're going to have 10 furnaces, 10 electric furnaces going. So, right, let's have another big think. So we're going to have the copper being produced over here. How is the Kobold doing? The Kobold is still AFK. Right, okay. So we're going to have things coming here. So I want to have... Do I want to have them here? Do I want to have them kind of down here? I don't know. Actually, that's a very good idea, actually. I can actually have these going the other way. Oh, ah. I can have them coming this way. And if we can have... They're going down there, so then we can use... Take... Oh, we can do it that way anyway. Okay, cool. We need to have those powered in a little bit. What I do want to do... Okay, now this is the question. Because we're going to be having the iron come up that way and like there. Actually, I think I only want to just have that like this. So then have, I think actually what I'm going to do is going to move the iron like splitter to about there. Uh, like that. Oh, there. So then that is going to happen like that. So that's going to go up there. So what I want to do is have the furnaces kind of go onto it, I think. We go 1, 2, 3, and then that's got to be the thing, that's got to be the thing. Hang on. Instead of like doing that, let's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So now this onto there, but then that's going to be dual. Okay, so if we onto that, okay. So now those are going to be fine. So that one's not actually powering anything. That one's not going to be powering anything, but that one is. So let's pop that there. Pop that there. And I think we can get rid of that. No, we can't. Okay. That can go back there. But that can go there, so it can power all of that. We have a thing there. Thing kind of. Ah. There. That one. That one. Can do that one. Okay, so that's all powered there. And if we go like that, all of that is now powered again. Okay. And then we can start to put that in and put that in there like that. Okay, cool. So now we've got all of that copper coming in to this, but we can go up a little bit with that. Okay, so we want to have a few more furnaces here because we've got enough like space to do it. All of that there. I think, is that, no, that's still unloading. That's good. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, so those three in there. I want to put those in there, and then we want to put those in there. Okay, so that one, that one. Okay, so now that we should have enough for like making all this. So if we do, hey, so now we have copper. We have copper and everything being made here. So then copper, everything like that. So what we want to do now, we want to have steel being produced kind of like here-ish. How is the stone doing? The stone is fine for the moment. Is the stone going to be coming out? The stone's going to be coming out. Whereabouts? Where? Stone is there. Okay, so if we do, like this. Okay, so we've got the stone coming out. So we need to have stone. What I want to do, I want to have stone kind of like here-ish. You know, it's like Oh, steel chest. Oh, oh, okay. I want to put all of that in there, all of that in there. Okay, that's all that full. All that in there. Nice. So now I can put all of that in there. All of that in there. Nice. Right. So no longer my problem. Okay. For now. At least. For now. There. Put all of that in there. That's a lot of concrete. That is a lot of concrete. Okay. So I'm gonna have the so hang on. So what I wanna do, I just wanna tear all this up a second. I'll tear all that up. That's fine. Um Why do we need to have this snake now? We can actually come down further and come across. That would actually be better, I think. Down here. Okay, so all the way over there. Okay. So now what we can do is have stone bricks, everything being made around here. Okay. Right. Do one. Oh no. Two. Four. Cool. So if we have all of this along here. Now, why do I get the feeling that I'm doing all of this and then I'll just have to tear it all up because I'm not happy with it? Why do I get that feeling?
I don't know.
I
Why
think
do you
it's
get
gonna
a
be.
feeling
I have a feeling.
that
Hello, welcome
tonight's
back.
gonna be a good night?
It is.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just finishing a piece of shortbread, but I'm back from having food.
Ooh, shortbread, nice. Okay, so what do you think of the thing I've done so far?
Neat, tidy, very grid-like. Is good.
Yeah.
Hello,
Right, okay.
Naruto. I am the back.
You are the bat?
I am the
What?
back.
Oh, the back. Oh, I see. I thought you said the bat. I was gonna be a heckin' confused. Right,
Lots
all
of
of that there.
inserters for a furnace. I mean, these things can like run super fast, so they might need it. I don't know.
Yeah. What?
Ketchsa
The inserters.
Kagaspis, but I still can't pronounce your name. I was saying there's a lot of inserters for a furnace here.
Oh, okay. How many is gonna be? Like, would one be enough? I mean,
Uh,
what I was thinking on doing is having like speed or production modules on them.
hmm.
Like, this is just a setup at the moment. It's very much up for debate on it. So, like, if you feel and your chat gives you better instructions, I've just kind of gone. It has space for three. I'll do three. See how it goes.
Like, it does do like almost 3 stone at a time, and all 3 of the arms do go at the same time. So I think this is
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Cool. So now, oh, we're nearly through with our steel, but iron ore. But no, we need now is more stone brick and advanced circuits. Stone brick. I want stone brick. There's some stone brick. Got stone brick. Now advanced circuit. I need all the copper, just plastic. It's plastic I'm missing, which is just all the way up here.
Ah, heck, we got iron working as well.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, it's going all well. Okay, that should be enough plastic. But I think I'll get a little bit more plastic for more advanced circuits.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is I want to start making green and red science. Like, already. I do want to start making them. like down here, so then I don't have to continually use all the stuff. So we've got the things here. Okay.
By the way, like,
Right.
Kedsa, like, am I, like, getting this right? Because I just, like, stared at your name for a while. I think I might have an idea of how you pronounce that. Is it Kedsa Cage Slicer? Because, like, your name really confuses me.
Aw.
It's a cool name, it's just also really hard to, like, say.
Mm,
It's not, but don't worry about it. Okay.
okay. Right. I don't want you to...
I need some plastic. So I
Yeah,
can make one of
plastic
these.
is up on the way.
Plastic and
Oh, I
sulfur are
see.
two of the only things that are still consistently being made. We're still working on fixing Factory.
Yeah. Give me those. Give me those steel.
I need to steal some iron.
Yeah, we've got plenty of iron.
No. Okay. Bit more iron. No.
Right.
More iron?
So,
Holy heck! I need so much iron. Like 3 more.
okay, so I've got another 10 furnaces being made. So I want to have steel be produced here, so then we can feed this whole area again with steel.
Yeah. Oh, I nearly got run over by a train. I was scratching my nose and like
Oh,
not paying attention to where I stood.
oh dear.
I made me stupid. It's like
Oh,
of all the places to stand while scratching your nose on a train track.
oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get
Okay, let's cancel those. I don't need them. All I need is a big electric pole.
oh, I was gonna get a thing and I've forgotten completely what it was.
Oh no.
Yes, these ones. Okay.
What do you mean I can't reach? I have robots. I don't need to reach. They can do it for me.
Oh dear. Uh. Uh.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, are we now, like, we're still producing more steam than we're using?
Wow. I mean,
Ow!
we're not using a lot of it, to be honest. So it's not going to be having a big demand on it.
These produce power whether we like it or not, because they just use steam as far as I know.
There they are. Cool. I'm not sure then, to be honest.
Like,
Right.
like 4 of these produces so much steam from, like, so much heat. Like, nuclear power is amazing.
We have thing there. So what I want 2 of these down.
How much steam are we making? I'm super curious. We are making...
Oh, like that. It's gonna make
3.1... No, 3K per M. I don't know what K is. I'm guessing it's like kiloliters or something?
Hmm?
So we're producing about like 3... Oh, Jesus, just shut up. Okay, 5K per M in steam, and I don't know what that means. But it seems like a
5K.
lot. Yeah, I don't know what K is. I'm guessing it's kiloliters or something.
Maybe. Oh, this needs an output, doesn't it? I put you down this way into a chest. Cool. So we could have one going off that way. Now what we can do is have this one. Actually,
I love how we're somehow still producing a bunch of pollution, and then... Oh, wait, no, I just realized where the pollution's coming from. Oil refineries are right here, which are actually completely full because they're not able to output stuff anywhere.
yeah. Yeah, so it's basically, okay, so that's there. Okay, so I need to get plastic.
We have 2 boxes of plastic right here.
Yeah.
Like, there's 2 overflow chests of plastic.
No. I need to have it produced over here. I need to get brought over.
Okay.
This, I want to make...
There's a
On
splitter here. You could
that.
split the plastic again off of this.
Plastic, copper.
No, actually, you couldn't. That wouldn't work. Um,
Mm. I put you kind of like there. If I have one there, one to there. This to make that.
here's for 1,000 units, so that's
Out
1,000 units per minute. That makes sense. I guess it's not using liters or anything. It's just using generic units, so people don't complain about realism.
wow. I need a chest. Oh, there's an empty chest up here.
There's also like chests inside of one of those chests. I can't remember which one of it is, but one of those chests has chests in it. Ah, it's this one. Yeah,
Okay,
got 4 in.
so that is there. That's going to be producing in there. I want to limit this to about there. Okay. So that is going into there to feed that. Now, we need plastic to come in. Because now that we've got the field up top, I don't think we need to have these things anymore.
Which things? Oh yeah, these things.
The miners.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get rid of them.
like, we're definitely getting an excess of coal at this point, more than we actually need. And that excess of coal could, we could probably, as I said, like liquefy it into oil at some point, and then just make solid fuel. Because we could just power stuff in solid fuel if we wanted.
Could do.
At the same time, why would we? We've got nuclear power.
Fair. So I want to have more underground belts. Like there, there, there. Actually, no.
Alright, so how do I use up uranium fuel
No, I wanna
cells?
have- This is normal.
So used up uranium fuel cells are...
Oh, this is going to be highly inefficient, but you know what? We need to get this sort of like started, I think. Cool. So now we wanna. Now I kind of want to stop it. Like, I want to stop it. I want to stop it because I want to stop it if it goes too far. Ah, it's already gone too far. Hey, right. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna get rid of these.
Okay, so...
This there. On the right, I want to have plastic come through, and then I want to do that, then that. Only plastic can come through. Cool. Now let's go up here. Hope for the best.
Really?
Yes.
So repurpose, we could turn 5 used up uranium cells into 3 uranium, what was it, 238. How do we get uranium 235? Because 235 is the one that we like need a lot of, and it's not giving us any.
No idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've got all the furnaces now. Okay, so if we 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, uranium enrichment I think might be it. So we need CoverX enrichment process to convert 238 into 235. Okay. So I need to use a centrifuge to do that. How do I make a centrifuge? Centrifuges are expensive. I should just use one of the ones I've already got.
Oof.
Do we have access to that thing? No, actually we don't. Okay, I guess I just keep it doing what it was doing. Do we even have access to that technology? No, we don't. We need purple science to do it. And rocket fuel.
rocket fuel.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, once we have rocket fuel, we can do Corex enrichment, which allows us to research nuclear bombs. But more importantly, we can turn the crappy abundant uranium into the useful rarer uranium.
Hmm.
Because currently we've got way too much 238 and not enough anything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably make another centrifuge, like, or two centrifuges maybe, like either side of these, just so I can have it turning 238 to 235.
Oh, okay. There, okay. Hello. Into there, okay. Right. Oh no, wrong one.
Oh no,
Um,
you're okay.
2. Yeah, I'm good. All of that out, all of that. Cool. Yeah, so we are now producing all of the base stuff.
Okay.
Oh, my head.
We have a red processor machine, yes.
Yes, it's not great. It's not the most efficient. We've got green circuits as well. We've got red circuits. So at the moment,
We have steel, but the steel's not going anywhere.
it is.
It's not
Isn't it?
connected.
Oh no. Okay.
Yes.
That can be put in there now. That can be put in there. This can have that put in there. Okay, so now we need to have another.
What's this? What was linked up to this thing?
What linked up?
It was steel, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a splitter up here used to have steel going into it.
Oh,
Because that
okay.
was needed for the flamethrower fuel.
Oh, okay.
And also
Yeah.
for these machines up here.
Oh, okay. Right. I'll sort this out then. I'll sort that.
Should probably make something that steals excess engines out of the engine machine, just so we have a box of excess engines.
Excess engines.
Yeah, so like if like the box at the end is full, it just like steals the engines. Yeah, okay. What just happened? Did someone do you a spook?
They did do me a spook, but I'm fine. Okay, steel is now being put into here.
Yes. Okay, we now have a box of just engines. The base seems a lot emptier than the last time I looked. Do you refactor it? We're completely redoing the entire factory. Thank you, Web Paperback. Like a while ago, I was just like, huh, maybe they've gone away and they're like no longer going to keep doing it.
Nope.
And I just like let my guard down, and then you did it again.
Yeah, it's like every time it happens, I get very spooked for a little bit, and then I completely calm down after like a minute or so. Because my chat is generally a lot more active with like the notes and stuff.
Yeah.
But now that it's a lot more quiet, my brain's just gone, oh yeah, we can relax fully. And then my chat reminds me, it's like, no, you cannot relax.
Relax is not allowed. Relaxing is illegal.
Relaxing is illegal? What do you mean?
I know what I said.
Right, you know what I think? I think I need to redo this to make it a bit more efficient, because we've got enough things now. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the 45th one. There we go. Okay, so now we can take that up. Right, so we can take that down. Okay. Right. So,
Yeah.
I want that one to be put into there. Okay. So, okay. So, what I want to do is I want to have a few things for like maybe 2 things for making copper,
Yeah. Uh,
like copper cables and stuff. Not that. So I can have.
I also just noticed that the stuff up here, the reason we're not producing blue science, this splitter that I'm stood next to should be having copper and iron going into it on copper on the left side,
Yeah.
iron on the right side. Uh,
Okay.
I can probably hook that up, but I don't want to get in the way.
So basically what I'm trying to do. Actually, let's take all this up. Let's plumb everything in that we need already. It already exists.
Sure.
I think that'll probably be the best bet.
Just gonna go
So
grab
it
some
needs.
conveyors.
Okay. So right. So let's see what we need to do here.
One of these has
So this thing
conveyors.
needs to have. We need to have an underground belt to there, and then we can plumb that in directly there. Okay. So it needs. Um.
I sworn
How
there
do we
was
want to
more
do this?
conveyors over here, but oh well. Uh,
I've got quite a few. I can give you
ah,
some.
I found the box of conveyors. It's fine. I found them.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I think the main issue we're gonna have is um the the copper plates being put on one side while the iron only being on one,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I can probably really easily split those. I don't know. I think I'm relatively good at doing that now. Uh,
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm picking stuff up. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Okay, so
um,
we need to have uh
just
so
want to make
basically
some
we need to have a
underground
thing
belts.
for hmm,
Right. So
unless uh oh no, I think I've got a way to do it. Do that, and if I get on the left for it to be iron plates,
and then we go.
well, then that wouldn't work because the bottom bit would have both iron.
Uh, should be. Nah.
Oh, hang
Like
on.
I've got a much simpler way to go about this. So
Oh, you're bringing it from here. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh. Wet paper bag. That was another yeah. I mean, yeah, actually appropriate. Yeah, I did it.
Oh my
Okay, so
god.
we only have iron going on one side.
All right. So now we need to draw this iron, the copper from here.
So a couple from there can just like go into this underground conveyor here, I think.
I need to plumb it up so it's away so it's not gonna interfering.
Yeah,
There we
like
go.
that.
Should.
Uh,
Oh no, wait, no, it's still got to be on the wrong side.
yeah, it is. It's fine. I can do that.
That's all right. I got it.
All I need to do is this, and that'll work.
Ah,
It's fine. I've done it.
oh, you've done it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier than what I was gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we're now reproducing blue science, and also like batteries and other useful stuff.
Yes. And also, this is at capacity now.
Yes.
It's just making stuff. Oh, why is this not connected?
Your manufactory is still really slow. I kind of want to shove some speed modules on them.
Maybe, yeah.
I found 2. I don't know where any of the other speed modules are. Wait, we have a box of like... We have a thing just making speed modules up here. What am I talking about? This is... Its entire thing is it makes speed modules. Oh, it's only... That was only making speed module 1s. This was making speed module 2s. Here we go. And I'll shove these speed module 1s in here as like payment or something. I don't know.
To pay the machines.
Gotta appease the machine god somehow.
I mean, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, so now that is producing stuff.
Okay.
This one.
We're producing steel a lot faster now.
Nice.
How are we doing for power? Amazingly, we're doing so good for power.
Yeah. We're only using like 20 megawatts, where we can produce up to 442.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I just looked at the bottom here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
Wow.
one of the best part, it's still overproducing steam.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Oh.
How is it doing that?
Oh, the train's finally gone. Okay, cool. Right, so now I want to make more steel furnaces. I need steel brick. Stone brick. Steel brick? What am I on about?
Brick of steel. Isn't that an ingot?
Brick of steel, yeah.
I've got bricks of steel.
Wow.
There's a lot of holes on the ground. I'm gonna go patch them up. Also, that was so satisfying just watching all of those immediately turn on when I stole all of those.
I know, right?
I want to do that again. Look at that. That is so cool.
I know, right? It is really cool. Right, so... Oh, my back. Because I did some shopping earlier. I did some... No, not early, but yesterday.
Yeah?
And my back doesn't like me for it. It's not a happy camper.
Yeah. My body also tends to do that kind of thing. It's like, oh, I did like a small walk today. I went like out, I got like meds, I picked up like some like toiletries and stuff from Boots or whatever. And then I come home like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. And then the next day, my body just hates me. I'm like, what did I do? I did a healthy thing. I went outside. What more do you want?
What more do you want from me, body? Yeah, I was carrying loads of shopping on my shoulders. Or like, nope. You did what? you think you can do this and get away with it? I think not. Okay, cool. Actually power these, don't I?
There is some power cables. Those are
Okay,
smalls.
So
I'll use some small ones. There we go.
right. I'm gonna have to plumb in the stone thing
Okay.
now. Oh god, I nearly went forward and got run over by the train.
Nice.
You mean nice?
Nice.
Hey. Right, so go. Okay, gonna go down here, gonna bypass all of this.
I've done a really janky way to reconnect the blue science, but it can only be temporary if you want it to be, but I basically shoved a long grabber arm that's just transferring from a belt to a belt.
A what?
There's a long grabber arm that's just transferring from a belt to a belt. So we're still producing blue science. It's still going into the science machines.
Oh, okay. Right. So I want to add inactivity. 5 seconds. Okay.
There is so much green here.
So much green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just this spot is green, and then, like, if I tell Alt, like, the colours here, we've just got, like, bright orange, bright green, but everything else is just kind of, like, grey, except this little yellow area here.
Yeah. It's fine.
I wish you could paint the entirety of a train. Like, it's nice that you can do the livery of the front,
Oh.
but, like, eh.
Yeah. That would be quite fun. That would be quite
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I should paint the uranium train. I just realised it's still default red.
Oh.
I should make it, like,
What
bright
makes it
green.
go faster?
Red does make it go faster, but I could also just, like bright green.
Mm.
Very dark green.
Also, what am I
Nah.
doing? Why did I just
Why did you do the thing?
ah ah
Why is that car damaged? What happened to it?
uh we don't talk about that.
What did you do to the car?
I didn't do anything.
Well, it's repaired now.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
It's repaired now.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't do anything.
So what happened to the trains? They're stuck.
What?
The trains are stuck.
Yeah, because this one is
Oh, you're putting down a second train?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, it does mean that the Octavia Melody, that's such a cool name for a train. I just noticed the trains get their own names as well. Kairos, the Devourer of Worlds. And what's this one? Pierre Murat. Yeah, Octavia Melody is stuck behind Kairos, Devourer of Worlds, and can't progress. To be fair, that was a really stupid place for me to put that train, but it seemed like a good idea at the time.
That's fair.
I don't understand why it can't move. What is stopping it?
The train in front of it.
Yeah, but there's space for it to move. Cannot divide segments. It's like if I just like remove those, does it work? Confused.
Is it still not going? That's so annoying.
Devour of Worlds, you don't even have a mouth. Its mouth, it does have mouths. Its mouths are like way over here. And we're just like digging up all of this. It's exactly a Devourer of Worlds. It's an absolutely accurate name for it. Right, what should we science next? Personal Roboport Mark II? Maybe, nah. We need yellow science for that, we don't have it.
Okay. Cool.
Mining productivity too.
Okie dokie. Right,
Oh,
what?
it's fine. It ran out of fuel before moving.
Oh my gosh.
I was just like, yeah, I'll just like fiddle with this and try to like sort it out to work better. But it's just like, I'm gonna start moving now.
I got some solid fuel it can have.
Don't fuel it. It will run into the back of the other train.
But it won't go anywhere.
But it will run into the back of the other train.
Okay. Alright, okay. I'll be inside of it and I'll give it a fuel.
Okay. Ah, Luna owns Twitch. You're a bot. Excuse me a second.
Yeah, I just had it as well. So if
Unless
you
you're
aren't
not,
a bot,
feel free to speak.
yeah, if you are not a bot,
Nah, it's a bot. If you're not a bot, feel free to go to do a ban appeal. However, if you don't speak, I'm just going to assume you're a bot. Speak or die.
oh my god. Alright. Oh, ah! Gone into the thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get that one to like just go.
Okay. If it's a train collision, it's your fault.
It'll be fine. No, what are you doing? No, stop. No, stop. No, stop. Stop.
Jeez, what have you done to the? I mean, what have I done to the rails? I pulled
No,
up like the rail
no,
signals.
skirt. No, skirt. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Right.
Why?
If I do that, does that work?
Why? Ah,
Guess they chose. Looks like you
ah.
need to go to signal school. I do need to go to signal school. I don't understand
Why
how
is
these
it not
work.
going up?
Can't divide segments. What do you mean you can't divide segments?
Why is this not going up? Don't understand.
How do I door?
Ah. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have to take this apart.
Uh, right.
Ah.
Where are signals? How do I get signals on this thing? Trains, rail signals. Okay. The segment behind is the same as the one in front. That's what the error is. Okay. So, like, does that work? Wait, that works. These went red because, like, the train won't be able to progress. And now it'll go
Yeah,
green.
because
Need
I've
another
taken
signal to divide the rail segments.
I've taken the other train off because it's just a pain in the ass. I don't think it's gonna work.
It could work. I just need to, like, actually figure out how these things function. You need another signal to divide the rail segments.
I am
So,
so
like,
confused.
that, right? Except then it's just, like, can't divide them. Oh, wait, I see where it's, how it's dividing them. I'm starting to believe.
Oh, I have no idea how trains work. I have absolutely no idea.
So does that work? That works. Oh, Lord, that works.
Thing is, I was always led to believe that it was you had to have things on both sides.
Why is this train complaining it has no path?
Oh, because it's my train on the thing.
Okay, now progress. Is what if I get rid of this? Is it now going to progress now?
No.
Yeah, I understand how it's segments now. I see the coloured paths on the trains.
Yeah.
So, like, if I separate this, and then, like, I separate, like, this bit, like, that? No, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, it's complaining.
I don't. Hang on. It may be this. Hold on.
Does that work? I think that works. Maybe. I mean, it's telling you that it can't move when it should be able to move, but I think that works. Trains can only pass a signal on the
Because
right side of a track according to direction of travel. Yeah. It's like, if I put, like, a rail signal, like, there, so that will then, like, separate this line of track if I do this. Right? And then that's a separate, like, line of track. So then, like, I then need to, like, separate out this track, but we'll do that like that?
ah. Hold on. I'm. Gonna be a train. I don't
Um,
think the train needs to. I don't think the train needs to wait there.
Did you just get rid of the signal that was next to the sign up here, or is that still there?
There.
Nah, that's still there. I'll get rid of that.
Signal there.
If you have a two-way track, there needs to be a signal on both sides for the track. Yeah.
Do you need? Do
I
you
remember
really need
that.
both sides?
Uh,
Because if you've got on both sides, then it just says they can't go down either way, and it could.
I think I'm just ending up going back to my original, like, setup of just like, oh, that. Actually, that would... Wait a second. I understand now. Yes, we have the purple rail going like a lap on the first train, and then, yes. Okay, I see. Yes, so now that train can work, and then, like, if I'm having this train, like, move along with it too.
That's gonna be going up that way.
So it's now stopping. Is that because that train is moving?
No, it's because I've.
This train
I
isn't
moved
moving,
something.
but if this train was moving, once it goes past, will it then activate?
So it's gonna be coming down this way.
Well, I need to section up a part of the track that's going to be safe. Okay. So I could then, like, just have it like that. Oh, it stopped. It stopped because uranium track is one big track. Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to sort out this end as well because we've got a train coming in. Yeah, so now all of this is purple. Blue. So if we put a thing
What
there...
do you mean you got no path? It's green. You can move through there. I don't understand train signal. Every time I think I'm learning them, they don't work.
I think it's because of this area.
It should be fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to separate the different, like, lines.
Oh, it's because of this. Because of this one.
No, now the entire thing's purple.
Then I think it will probably be along here somewhere. Like there.
Now we just got a massive long purple line across here, and then it goes into blue. When you're holding train signals, you can see how it's dividing. I've only just realised this. So, like, you can see the lines and stuff. This isn't functioning. So the entire thing is now purple. For some reason, that's new. It used to be blue.
There is a train coming down this way. There is a signal down here. Now that's a yellow signal.
Yeah, it's now yellow because I just put stuff on it.
So I think... And that's purple.
Like, why did I put it on both sides?
There's a signal there. Because there needs to be. Because
Is this
there's
one complaining?
down.
Why can't you divide the segments? What's wrong with that? It's... What? What? What is wrong with this?
I think I know.
How do I just tell it to not care about this part and only do these?
So that's yellow because that needs to now be... That needs to be controlled.
Oh geez, why is it changing colours? I'm not doing anything.
Because I was removing stuff down my end.
Okay. This train's now moving. Is Morpheus able to move? No, it has no path.
A thing here. We also need... Oh! Yeah, we need to have a thing stopping this train from coming down. Yeah, like that. We need to
Like, in
have
my
a
head,
signal...
this should work because we have like a train going left along that path and a train coming down along this path, and we have like one going back and forth across this one. But then it's just like, no, we can't divide signal here, so it starts complaining. Like,
I think we do need to have... I think we do need to have something here because there is going to be another train.
the
Because
train
there is going
signals
to
are
be...
so unintuitive. I hate this. It's just, why can't it just be like, I want to have this segment of train track to be like, if there's a train here, don't let things go along here, otherwise go forwards. Why can't I just use if statements for this? Just,
I know, right? I know, right?
rail signals advanced. Okay, rail change signal.
So currently they're all green, so that's not...
Determine state based on the rails ahead of it to ensure train entering the block would be able to leave it if they're using conjunction with entity rail. Play tutorial. Tutorials are not playable in multiplayer. What do you... alright, yeah, because I can't go...
I think it's because it's a... I think it's because of the way it's been set up.
No, I know exactly how to do this now. I think, potentially, we need rail chain signals, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might know how to do.
Rail chain signals. I can make them.
You do? Ah, I'm running back.
Yeah.
I'm running back, I'm running back.
I'm just gonna make 10.
Uh,
Make 10.
okay.
Right. Okay, be there, and you can have them. There you go.
Right, so I think we do that, and then this, according to what I was looking at on the tutorial. Right, and that should work? Right? Like, if I tell this one to move, so that one can move, and this one doesn't move.
This train? Yeah, because it's now there, and it's gonna...
Okay. Why doesn't that just work? I don't understand. Wait, hang on a second. There's a rail signal over here.
Yeah. Okay. So
I was like, why is that like a different colour? Okay. Right. Actually, no, it was in the right place, I just realised.
Yeah.
Trains are easy when you understand the rules. It would be nice if a tutorial had the rules laid out. It just says, hey, these are used to do this, and it doesn't tell you how to do it. It's like, oh, you can just use the tutorial, the tutorial will teach you. You can't use the tutorials in multiplayer. I'm not playing through this much through the game just to get a tutorial on how to use trains on single player.
How did that go all the way through?
I think I might have done it. So yeah,
okay.
Oh no, it can't go to Ian Parker Ross. Of course it can't go to Ian Parker Ross. Why would it go to Ian Parker Ross? It's ridiculous. And you can't go to Ryan Glenn.
Another junction. I have another junction over this way.
Maybe. It's like, the chain signals, as far as I can tell, reads the next signals in the path to allow better control of the trains. Defines run on the same network. Not running on the same network though, I think that's the issue. They're on like multiple... They're on train tracks that go across each other, but they don't go along the same rail. Is that the issue? I don't know. I don't understand rails. Why can't it just be, if there's a train here, don't let stuff go through? Why do they have to make this so complicated?
Is there a thing down here? I don't think there is. Okay. There. So, all the way to here, and this is the That's fine.
Like, I can see how they got this set up. So, like, both these tracks are two separate things. So, like, these two will be connected onto one signal. These two will be connected onto one signal. And, like, how does, like, anything else work? This doesn't make sense.
Oh no. Hang on, let me have a look.
Move the lower chain signal back a bit and put a rail signal on the west side. What? So, like, this? And then, like, do the opposite on the other side? Like that? Does that work? Wait, does that work?
I don't know, the middle bit is still purple.
Yeah, no, Ian
It's still
Parker
got
Ross
the
is
track.
not accessible still. But what if I do that on the other side? Like, what if I do, like, that? There we go.
No.
Okay, I think that's stopping because there's something happening down here which is preventing it from moving. Because this section of track is deemed unsafe because there's another train in the way.
Oh,
Correct
there's one.
placement,
Oh.
swap the signals. Oh, my camera's frozen again. Huh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Is that... Oh yeah, my phone was just lagging, it's fine.
Oh, I see.
I've sorted it out. Is it overheating? No, it's cold. I don't know why it's doing that. Right.
Huh.
Yeah, this train's... Oh,
That...
yeah, so we need to, like, separate out, like, this area of track up here, I think, because this is deemed as unsafe. So... we should have a signal there, and then a signal over, like, here? And then that train should be able to come all the way down here. Yeah, here we go. The train's coming down here, and it'll stop behind that train. And then this train will be allowed to go down.
No, it will go down this way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused.
I think I understand.
So...
I think that works. So are you
Okay,
able to get to Ryan Goff? You can go to Ryan Goff. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
That goes to Ian Parker.
Oh, hang on.
And this one doesn't have any stations. Yeah, the one you're next to doesn't have any stations. But aside from that, I think this works. Oh, my camera's died again. What is happening with that? It's just...
Oh.
I'm gonna try restarting Droid Cam. I think it's, like, broken.
So let's go... automatic. I need to go manual, so I need to have one for this one. I need one.
There we go.
There is that one. I want to have full cargo and then empty cargo. Okay, so I'm gonna activate this train up here.
Okay.
Ian Knowles.
Yeah, that train seems to have no issues. And I'm going to tell Mikhail to move. Because I just realised that there's no signal telling that train that you're on to not crash into the train behind it.
Oh!
Did it stop correctly? Or did it crash?
Yeah, everything has stopped now.
That's fine. I'm on my way over. I think I know how I can fix that. Yeah, because this the thing over here is blue because it's not connected to anything. So yeah, I need to swap these around.
Oh, okay.
That needs to be one of those. That needs to be one of those. Right. And then on the other side, it needs to be backwards.
There's one thing in front of me here. A signal. Rail signal.
I swapped it around like you said, Cage. Why isn't it working?
There's a, you know,
Yeah?
there's a thing here in front of this train.
Yeah. That should be there to stop it from crashing into one that's already
Do
there.
we need to have anything else on the other side?
Yeah, there needs to be one here, sorry. There you go. Okay. So it's now impossible for trains to crash into each other. That should work. I think I did it. I don't 100% understand how I did it, but it is working. Why is DroidCam lagging so much? Windows, are you just like eating all of my like CPU power from DroidCam? Like I've got like 70% CPU power left. It's just like nah, DroidCam isn't allowed it.
Uh,
It can still deadlock, can it? It
yeah,
doesn't
because
look like it can.
because there's an issue with it down here because there's not really much of an output. Uh,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it can deadlock. Why scuff? Because sometimes Windows 10 likes to go, this software hasn't been used in a while, it's been running in the background. It doesn't need all these resources it's taking, so we're just going to stop giving it to them. And I'm like, I'm actively using that, can you not?
yeah.
Yeah, so that stops, this goes along, but it continues again. That's working perfectly fine.
Hey. Also, letting you know it's near 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, so for now, until we can get the stone bricks kind of sorted, should be okay, I think.
I just noticed, the new train you put down does get stuck on the rails in Annecy's when the other ones at our base dropping off iron from Iron Parker-Ross.
Yeah, because it's...
Because it's on the same rail, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
it
that's
stops
fine, because
there
it's...
correctly.
Yeah.
It's just the stone isn't going to be getting there likely. Okay, so it stops there correctly. That's fine. I see. I need to put like signals over there. I see where to do it.
Okay.
Because I need to tell it that this section of train is safe. Or this section of rail. Or is it? No, is it already doing that? I think it's already doing that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I think. Possibly. I might still put them down just in case. It's like just like here and then on the other side. Oh, I ran out of rail signals. I can put a chain signal down, it's fine. That works, right? Yeah, that works. Okay. So theoretically, if I tell both of these to just go all the way down here.
There. We can have something go on the other side. Nice. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna be ending it here now, lovely. I'm
Okay.
getting quite tired.
Yeah. Doing trains does take a lot out of you. Oh, it
Yeah,
can
it
still
really does.
deadlock. You're right. It just deadlocked.
Huh.
The trains just got stuck in each other's faces. That's a thing.
It's because it's the thing on for each other side. That's the thing. That's the issue.
Like that rail signal should have told it that it couldn't go down there because there was a train in the way, but it didn't. It's fine. I can just tell this train's like back up. Yeah. And what just happened?
I got jump scared.
Nice.
Oh. Well, that was bracing.
But yeah, thank you for joining me,
Oh,
Naruto.
yeah, thank you everyone for coming on my end. I'm going to be exiting the game.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so a big
Yeah.
thank you from me, and also from Luna, who I've realised all this time you haven't had your L showing on your name.
I haven't had my L showing on my name.
Yeah, because on my end it was my bad. Don't worry.
You wrote Una Bowl.
Yeah, yeah, I've moved it now, so it's on the L now. You can see the L.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well, Naruto. So yeah, as always, we both have Discords. They're both very nice communities. I would highly recommend joining them. I'm going to do that, which will link my Discord into there. I have a link tree with my Twitter and my YouTube on. If you want my videos on demand, they're all on there. It's also got a link to Ko-fi and Stream Elements if you want to support the channel. And do you have any other links that you want to advertise?
Basically my Twitter and everything. I'll just do the command for Twitter.
Yes.
So I am actually on Twitter. It's like it's I'm not as active as I would like to be.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there. So,
Yeah.
and I also have my Discord as well. I might as well do that as well.
Just got
As well, there's a
spooked by a
Discord link.
crane fly. Sorry.
Oh no. But yes, everyone, thank you very much. And yeah.
Yeah, and as Naruto says, if you guys are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Also, my end for me, I'm going to be doing marbles tomorrow morning
Yes.
because it is still the season and we've got lots and lots of stuff to do. Other than lovelies, we'll see you later.
Bye. Good luck. Have
Enjoy
fun.
the ear
And I'll see you
wiggles.
next time.
Bye.
I would do ear wiggles, but I don't have any. Bye.
See you later, lovelies.
Uh,